listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
I got the thing. Y'all always doing that. Y'all always doing that.
Because Oprah a billionaire, she ain't married.
Hey, but I got a question.
I'm telling you, it don't mix.
What?
Billionaire marriage don't mix.
No, I did have this conversation with my lady.
What would make a good husband at being a billionaire though? Like, what would it take? What would you do to be?
Okay, so for instance, Kim was saying she wanted Kanye to do all the little things, right? When you chasing $1 billion, it's hard to do that.
Okay.
Oh, we on?
No, keep going. That's how we coming in. Keep going.
It's hard to do that as a billionaire, though. You know what I mean? Think about how much time it takes to become a billionaire.
Okay.
Not from investments, though. From creation.
Right.
You creating shoes. You creating clothes. You creating shows. You creating concerts of your rough drafts.
That's a people don't want to.
He not Warren Buffett.
And people don't want to recognize it or whether people acknowledge it, but it's very natural. Like, that's an ego stroke.
Yeah.
When you can create something from your mind and from your hands, and then somebody try to tell you how the fuck you know. And I know you know. Like
It just came out again.
For real, so I can imagine.
Yeah,
telling you, that mindset. You gotta be crazy to become a billionaire. You gotta be, because you can't think like nobody else on the planet.
Facts.
It's only a few motherfuckers you can think like, and they billionaires.
Jay-Z crazy?
Yes, beyond crazy. He cheated on Beyonce. That's crazy enough.
That ain't crazy. That's the definition.
You about to man
I was gonna say some real piece.
But also too, there's a difference in being like worth $1 million and $1 billion and being a billionaire. You know what I mean? Especially from creation. Jay-Z not a billionaire from creation. He a billionaire from investments and business.
That's the one thing that always charged me up about Kanye, and he inspired me the most. To see somebody become a billionaire off of ideas.
Against the odds, though.
Against the odds.
Against everybody telling, nah, he crazy.
You can't.
He this.
No facts.
That didn't even knock him down a little bit. Not once.
I think he crazy, but
George Bush don't care about black people.
He ain't lying.
He didn't lie.
Beyonce had the best video.
A lot of it's like some of the stuff that he says, he don't be lying, and then it's some other stuff that he said. And I'm gonna take 2 comments because it just sent everybody on a whirlwind. The first comment he made, that slavery was a choice. Mm-hmm. That's the one that kind of people twisted that because I watched the whole interview. He said slavery for 400 years. That's what he said. That sounds like a choice to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, then he went on to talk about mental slavery.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a correlation.
So it's like, even if you don't, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Right. I'm not afraid to say I agree.
Me also.
No. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, even if you don't agree, because one thing about me is like, you have to, in order to change my mind or my opinion about some shit, what you're saying, a popular opinion, I don't care about. I don't care how many people agree with you. If your opinion is not rooted in like some type of righteousness or truth, or it's like, okay, I can change, you can change my mind, but it's not going to be because a bunch of people agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are afraid to speak their mind.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when he said that, I'm like,
see, I
understand and I agree.
I be hearing about slavery, and I use a lot of logic. I use the same logic with religion. So they tell us we were kings and queens in Africa and warriors and all this stuff, and we got enslaved by a group of people, got over here and did nothing about it for 400 years. It just don't seem logical to me. You know what I mean? Because
everybody wasn't with that.
I'm about to say
lost
that.
their life.
Everybody didn't choose
that.
Some people chose to jump from the ship.
So that tells me one or two things, right? Either the history has been shifted a little bit, which we've known to happen, or not everybody was kings and queens.
I don't think everybody was kings and queens.
Ain't no way in
I don't.
hell.
I
That's
don't-
what I'm saying.
No. And it's fine.
No.
And it's cool.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
No, everybody wasn't. And that's fine. But I do feel like a lot of it was, community. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to talk
Everybody
about that.
had.
Right.
That's when it was. I believe it was. Villages really was raising children. When they say people say it take a village. I believe that, but I think when we think of Africa, the first thing people think of is Egypt, and that's how we want to romanticize.
Exactly.
We want to romanticize Africa like that, and not to say that we shouldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like no, and that's fine. But people. Everybody wasn't with that movement. I'm pretty sure a lot of people lost their
They
life.
did, but
it's like, man,
but that's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
with that
So
shit.
either you mean to tell me everybody from Africa, from the motherland, from the biggest continent on the planet, right?
Yeah.
Everybody kings and queens and warriors and all this stuff, and everybody didn't feel against, you know what I mean? I mean, not necessarily feel, because I'm sure you were against the slavery part, but not everybody tried. That warrior didn't kick in. The royalty didn't kick in for everybody. If everybody was one thing,
I feel as
know
though
what I'm saying?
it was
I see
probably
what you're
hard.
saying.
It was a hard choice. It was still a choice.
But it was a hard choice because we
Under the
also gotta
definition.
add
Yeah.
some context to the shit too. You know what I mean? Like kids was getting snatched up.
Yeah.
Correct.
Wives was being taken away, raped in front
they
of them.
introducing guns too.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah,
got
you
gun
know what I
guns
mean.
before.
They,
So
they
it's
came
like we
through to try to
fighting.
do a
We
number.
fighting.
But I feel what you saying. If we were all kings and queens in the motherland, how the hell all of us didn't fight over here like kings and queens? But I feel
because
like
it's more us than them.
that's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying? More
But
us than
then
them.
it goes back to the mental
And
slavery.
not for nothing,
taking over
they didn't
somebody's
invent
mind.
guns. They stole gunpowder.
Correct.
No, I'm dead ass.
No, literally.
They stole guns and gunpowder from, I believe, the Asians. I want to say the Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. That and,
Oh, yeah?
that and spaghetti. Yeah.
That-
No, for real.
I didn't know that.
Look, man,
I
there's
didn't know about
a
the spaghetti.
documentary called "Exterminate All the Brutes." It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I heard that before.
4-part documentary.
Exterminate all brutes.
Exterminate all the brutes.
It's gonna hit me later on. Who mentioned? I heard that. Exterminate all the brutes.
Yeah, they stole.
Damn, I
They
heard
stole the
that.
concept of guns and gunpowder. They didn't invent guns and gun. They just made it. They just got to it. They just made it a thing first, but it already existed somewhere
Yeah.
else first.
We keep hearing this story.
Exterminate the brutes. You looking that up, Brian? Hey,
HBO
listen.
Max.
So listen.
4 parts.
We decided. Well, I decided they was talking.
The hell of a way to start a show.
Yeah, I was like, this is too good because when we not on air, even between segments, y'all, we be having these conversations about a lot of things, music, culture, entertainment, whatever. So I wanted to bring in a show like that. I'm pretty sure I do have some church announcements. You know what I'm saying?
We got one right now.
We got one. Hey, listen. This episode 8 of the Midnight Oil, y'all. Thank y'all so much for
You gotta give him the Nori intro.
you know what I'm saying? Episode 8, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all had a good day. You know what I mean? And, I say it all the time. I just want to meet everybody. We want to meet everybody where they at and connect with y'all, all right? So, church announcements. Every third Thursday here at Urban Drinkery. We gonna have Happy Hour Hustle presented by the Power Plug Radio and Urban Drinkery and the Deuces Committee. Every third Thursday, the next get together gonna be March 17th. All right, it's gonna be from 6 to 9. It's a free networking event, live DJ, food, vendors of all sorts. So come out and y'all have a good time. All right. So remember, Happy Hour Hustle right here on the Deuces, right off the Deuces at Urban Drinkery. The next get together is going to be March 17th from 6 to 9. All right. Also, too, Art and Soul is gonna be this Friday. We switch some things up. Yeah, Art and Soul gonna be this Friday. We switch some things up. We pushing all the performances that we did have slated for this Friday. We pushing them back to the April 1st show, which is gonna be the anniversary show. All right. So my idea is to make that April show bigger and better than any other anniversary shows that we've had. I do apologize for the inconvenience that I may have caused. I want y'all to be patient with me. I feel like I'm doing the events all over again for the first time, so I still gotta catch my groove. But because of that, it's gonna be an R&B kickback. We still gonna have a good time. We just gonna get together. We gonna play R&B and soul music all night, courtesy of the homie AD Ardell Wright. He gonna be DJing, and it's gonna be a free event. All right, just come. It's still gonna be a cool date night, singles night. Bring your homies, bring your girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Get fly, get fresh, get sexy. Meet us over at 22 South, the Food Hall, and we just gonna kick back. We gonna eat. We gonna drink, and we gonna be merry, and we gonna do it all to some R&B vibes. So listen, Art and Soul this Friday, free event for everybody. It's free. All right. Anybody that may have purchased a ticket, reserve tables for the show, please don't worry. You're still gonna be good for the April 1st show. All right. If not, you want a refund, feel free to holler at me. I have no problems with squaring you away. All right. So you got that shit. You got the shit. That shit.
Hey, hold on, before we go there, I got some church announcements.
Oh, you got a church, man? What you got going on?
Two things to tell the people. So, tomorrow, first Thursday, I'm gonna be DJing in Tampa at Whiskey North, at Smoking Words. Big shout out to Novocaine. It's the best Thursday of the month for me because it's her erotic nights, and boy, that shit gets wild every time.
I've been to one.
I went to one.
Erotic night. So we play a bunch of like slow and sexy R&B.
All right.
Might have 1 or 2 strip bars. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, so I'll be out there tomorrow in Whiskey North. The doors open at 9 p.m. And then next Sunday, I'll be out here on the Deuces with the Deuces Sidewalk Vendors Market. So big shout out to L'Oreal. She owns a bookstore right here on the Deuces. She puts this together every second Sunday of the month and just invites different vendors from the community. Allows them to set up and just set up shop while I sit outside and rock out. So that'll be on March 13th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m.
What time your thing you doing tomorrow ends?
Club hours. So I say about 2 a.m.
Oh, I might have to stop by on the way home.
Ray Boo, Ray Bay. Yeah,
she gonna be asleep, but I might stop by on the way.
I went one time. I never forget that. I'll never forget that. Shout out to Novocaine.
Shoot me the flyer for that. You got a flyer for that?
Yeah, I got you.
I put it in the group.
No, that's her lane, man. That erotica, risque.
Yeah, Donna. Yeah, she freaking.
That Punani poet shit. That's her lane, man.
Poet shit.
That's
I like that.
That's what's up. But if that's it, those are church announcements, man. That's the what's going on and what's happening with us around the area. Now, when I asked you got that shit, you got another one of them buttery ass mixes.
I do.
They ready to go.
Fresh off the press.
Listen. So, like we always do at this time, we gonna get into. Listen, we got a good show tonight. I'm excited about this episode right here, man. I can't even say it. I don't listen. This gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a very good show. We got my brother Brainstorm in the building. You know what I mean? And the vibes is high. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna get into a mix. We gonna let y'all do what y'all doing. Get settled. You know what I mean? If you're doing your schoolwork, you're doing your push-ups, your last, work on the core. I know y'all like to go work out. Y'all don't be working on y'all core. Do your sit-ups. You know what I'm saying? Put the kids to bed. If you driving, might be driving the truck, on the night shift, working the night shift. Whatever it is that you doing, you trying to figure it out. This the midnight oil. The purpose of the midnight oil is that we can provide some type of social currency so you can keep your fire burning for your design, passion, and what it is that you want to do, chasing your purpose while you out here on this earth, all right? So listen, we about to get into this mix. We gonna come back, and then we gonna get into our special guest's business. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make them talk tonight, man. We got Brainstorm in the building. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Don't go nowhere. Keep it locked right here, y'all. This episode 8 of the Midnight Oil. Let's go.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio, home of your throwback jams.
All eyes on me. I want all my niggas free. I could tie 100 tears on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Black lives matter. Yeah, I said it, ho, trap lives matter. Gotta let them know. My cousin popping pills till the pain gone. His daddy out of jail, he just came home. Yeah. He probably need a hug, yeah. But you know he a thug, yeah. Tryna find a way to make a Dollar Tree shake. These niggas lying, these niggas fake. Effing in the glove box, you know I'm concealing it. Racism still alive, now we just revealing it. Niggas talking down, but I still flex. Snakes in the grass, but I still step. Woo. All eyes on me. Working magic with that G.
I like this.
I could tie 100 tears on my face.
Hit that light for me. Yeah. My nigga Tronzy. Tronzy. Yo.
Put on my shoes, nah, my hammer was first. Bulletproof the whip I used to take my grandma to church. I'm with gram for gram with the work, hand in hand on the first. Everybody who hating now was a fan of us first. Look, underdog, what you wanna bet? Let's put 100 more us, nigga, the summer all us. I'm in 2 whips, one a Tahoe, one a tour bus. Got so many straps with us, we can start a war up. It's a real safe hazard if you still yay traffic. Show where that money coming from, still pay taxes. The IRS coming, and they still pay faster. Start a business in a building that you still make racks in. I learned from my losses, stripes I earned from the bosses. Whipping deuces till them hoopties turn into Porsches. I curve bitches often, lies, I heard bitches talking. How she minds, I send a text back, these bird bitches stalking. You gotta be careful, these hoes think they fancy. I just want my dick sucked, she wanna start a family. She average, get her taxes, and go to Miami. With this kind of status, I probably go to the Grammys. I know niggas hate me, I came out the trenches. On some new shit, but some ways sounding vintage. PayPal or credit, send that cake out, I send it. I'm the real definition, how you stay down and get it. I be the next Nasir if they judge the star skill. Got your bitch in the Middletown Square, Laura Hill. Told her my phone was dead, she wrote a number on the bill. Off-white paint on my jacket, look like a spill. Niggas played last year, but watch the price shoot up. All black entourage dressed just like shooters. You spend your life with her, me, I give a night to her. Cause Drake told these bitches, them gotta be nice to her.
Rubber bands round my motherfucking wrist, homie. Pure symbolism of getting money. Okay, rockin' rubber bands round my motherfucking wrist, homie. Pure symbolism of getting money. Rockin' rubber bands round my motherfucking wrist, homie. Pure symbolism of getting money. Okay, let's not turn this to a big discussion. The bitch is blushing and I'm sick of all the bitchin' fussing. The world is mine and I really think you wish it wasn't. You kill my vibe all the time and now you wanna be proud of me all of a sudden. Well, isn't that convenient as fuck? Cause right around the same time you start to see me come up, you wanna hold it down like you've been around from the jump. Them bottom villains got you feeling like it's thousands of us, but it's a chosen few homies is rolling through with the roll up. Big commotion in motion, same hoes that'll turn their nose up at me. You'll be happy to see me leaning out the tour bus till I throw the deuces at you, girl, it's all love. I ain't building towers in my castle just to fall from. I'm wood grain gripping until it's sawdust for all us. If the bottom village ain't the realest, what you call love? My sauce dripping, it's wet like sweat in the summer. You was probably throwing fits when you couldn't get what you wanted. I was taught to go and get it. I fight with fists full of money. I like the stage to a crisp and then write my signature on it. Take a look at my wrist and live in the moment. Cause the fact of the matter is the clock don't move backwards for nobody. You already know this. History in the making.
Always overlook my potential. Open up your eyes to see a legacy born. I just pray my moves don't prove consequential. Gotta roll the dice to see what life's got in store. This is history.
I've been a street farmer since a long time.
Yo. Smoking weed on my balcony, probably. Daydreaming, wide awake, feeling tired of trying. Hate leave me highly inspired. Wavy, now y'all are surrounded. Press every curl on your brain till it's iron and kindness. Eye of the tiger, fight for what we believe in. Rather not participate, how they do is deceiving. Grew up defiant, wasn't buying nothing said from preachers. I'm still defining how our life expanding on the deep end. Emotions drowning those who can't control their inner demons, and so they sinking. I float alone, my only weakness, hoping to reach them regardless. Thoughts caught on the brim, they not familiar with these waters, still be trying to swim. The flow's garnished in honey, that's bittersweet. Souls tarnished for the love of the money. Might crack a smile, but ain't a damn thing funny around here. People die every day, and since the beginning of time, we just been put on display. The world's a stage, and some say the best game ever played. But who am I? No one know a damn thing anyway. Won't tell no lie, only call me by my name whenever addressing high. Yellow psalm sent straight down by primordial vibes, divine, we online. Just to keep it going, eons beyond time. The universe never wrong, it's gonna be alright. Make sure your faith is strong, don't ever break the bond. Be diligent and guard your mind. Make sure your faith is strong, don't ever break the bond. Be diligent and guard your mind. Ay, make sure your faith is strong, don't ever break the bond. Be diligent and guard your mind. But I repeat, these niggas stay.
Push the fucking pack off of the porch or break a pound down. Get the scrap if it happen to blow, it makes a round sounds. Pussy cat on my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching. Push the fucking pack off of the porch or break a pound down. Get the scrap if it happen to blow, it makes a round sounds. Pussy cat on my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. I they came back around like a nigga selling crack in pounds. I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. Gun blast in the background, I'm a black man with the bloodhounds. Mac 10 making love sounds to a bad chick, she from uptown, I'm from down south, not a loudmouth, we could fuck around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Hit the doobie while you do me indubitably. I feel like I'm a bust now, I feel like a bust down. When I shine bright, blind niggas is up now. In the cut, big black truck, pack sacked up, you can pick it up now, nigga, fuck it, okay. Push the fucking pack off of the porch or break a pound down. Get the scrap if it happen to blow, it makes a round sounds. Pussy cat on my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
I know I can't afford to stop. Oh, I know that it's too
Bitch,
in the way. Move, bitch, you in the way. Don't you hate it when the hater all up in your face? Talking shit, always something slick to say. I had a really firm grip around my mental, then I lost it. Fucking with these niggas and it cost me. Bounce back like a motherfucker, ain't no her. They looking at me how I get her, how I tamed her. Boy, you looking at it from the wrong angle. Real shit, I be way too cool on you until I hit the kill switch. Why you on that shit that make a nigga don't wanna build? What you say you in the field, I know some niggas in the field. You tell me keep it real, but I can't help it, keep it real. You ain't my brother in arm. You ain't a slug, you ain't getting my love. But I don't mean you never getting my love, cause you come join the club. Boo Clico bottle got a cup full of bud, bottles greener than the other side. And if you think your shit is greener, then I know you lying. It's like you running in place, you only get one, don't waste it. Life a bitch and she basic, don't mean no disrespect, but it's amazing. How these people always seem to complicate it. St. Pete, west side of the bay. Just heard about a homicide the other day. It's safe to say there ain't nobody really safe here. Don't be playing with these niggas, they don't play fair. You can get it any day, in the way. Move, bitch, you in the way.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
My top 5. I'm really blanking out on shows I've watched over the years.
Now. Oh, we on.
Oh shit. I'm gonna go ER.
Nah, now you just reaching.
That shit still on.
I don't know, the one with George Clooney. I'm gonna go to George Clooney days.
Oh, that was before George Clooney had done stopped doing clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, I'm getting too big for this shit. Hey, we back, y'all. We back.
Shout out to Casamigos.
8. Oh, that's what you on?
No, that's what George Clooney got rich off of.
Oh,
yeah.
Bro,
AD,
for real? AD know all these random facts
I read a lot of shit. Anything I see something I want to know, I just Google it, read it.
Oh, he on Casa.
Well, he got paid 250 of them M's when they sold it. When they sold it.
I see, that's the thing. Now I used to be like, why would somebody? Nah, I see. And that was, you know what? I was listening to I don't know if I listened to it or read it, but I remember Dame Dash and Jay-Z like in 2 separate interviews talking about how they plan for
you build a business to sell it.
It was like, we finna
that's what you do.
And then we gonna sell it. And I was like, damn, I ain't know that was a thing. Like, we gonna sell this bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't know that was a thing. It's called a
10X.
Yeah, from what I heard, that's what you do.
Yeah, you literally build a business to sell it. I was about to say, with the intention to sell it.
I thought you just hold on to it.
Nah.
I ain't know that.
Because everything comes and goes. Everything's a roller coaster. So
yeah.
Rockefeller wasn't gonna be the same Rockefeller now as it was back then.
Yeah.
Let that shit go at its height.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. On that note, we back, man. And we back. It's episode 8 of the Midnight Oil, man. I'm your host, Mighty Jai. We back in here. My sister back. We missed you last week.
Aww.
Yeah, you was out there fucking off in the metaverse. Hey, no, Don had a whole Don DJ the whole show in the metaverse, y'all.
I saw it too. I saw it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, 2022. Getting booked for all type of dope shit. But
listen,
big shout out to Zootaroo. Yeah, I got booked to DJ an artist set. High Yellow. High Yellow. Yeah.
That's what's up. We're glad to have you back. I hope y'all like that mix that was played, because you know she always coming with it. You know what I mean? And we got the usual suspects, even though you don't see him, but you hear him. You know what I'm saying? We got 80 in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Yeah, it's episode 8 of the Midnight Oil. It's a special episode, a good episode that I've been looking forward to. You know, when I came up with the idea for the podcast, I was like, man, like, I know who I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get this person. I'm gonna get that person. Oh yeah, they gonna be good. And this guest right here is like one of the people like I when I say admire somebody, like I don't use that term very loosely, especially when it come to my peers, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, from knowing this cat, just being well-rounded at everything he chooses to do. I mean, everything, whether it's art in some medium, you know what I mean? Whether he try to, you know, use his business acumen, he done put me on the books. You know what I'm saying? Listen, keep people around that put you on the books. Keep people around that buy you books too. That tell you a lot about a person. And then just, you know, fashion, just, you know, and some other things that he just, when he speak, it's like one of them people I make sure I pay attention to. I'm always, you know, on the lookout for him, you know, because whenever he chooses to do something, it's going to stick. It's going to hit. You know what I mean? Well calculated. Just a all around dude, just well rounded. And honestly, I had to think about this. Like, this cat might be one of the most talented people I ever met in my life.
Hell no.
And personally, that I know, like, I can see some people that I don't know them, but I'm saying personally, yeah, bro, you might, I say top 3 and you ain't 3. I say that.
I appreciate
straight
that.
up.
I appreciate
One of the
that.
most talented people I ever met in my life, man. Y'all know him. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know him, you're gonna get to know him tonight. We're gonna make sure that, you know,
got the questions.
Yeah, we gonna make sure that you know, he leaves a lasting impression on you, and you definitely want to be on the lookout for this cat, man. So without further ado, let's welcome to the Midnight Oil episode 8, y'all. And we gotta say his whole moniker. Brainstorm the Genius. What's up, my brother?
What's good? What's good with you?
Good
man?
to have you here, man.
I'm glad to be here, man. Glad to be here.
How things going at the shop?
Busy as always.
Yeah.
Every day.
Did you expect this? Say yeah. Cause you had to.
I ain't gonna say yeah, but yeah, I did. I did, to be honest. Yeah. I expected it.
Why?
I expected it to be that way.
Why? And what made you expect it?
I mean, I'm big on manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, pretty much whatever I think, I'm almost guaranteed is gonna happen. You know what I mean? So I just knew, you know, and there's certain things that I still want to put in place to make it better, to do, you know, more, but I could see it before it happens. You know what I mean? Kind of. That's all. That's it. Nothing special.
So for those of you that don't know, when I say the shop, Brainstorm is the owner of the, and I had to say the. I had to make sure. TJ, I say you can't just put Urban Ink. You gotta put the Urban Ink Tattoo Company. You know what I'm saying? Like for like off and on, when I hear people, you know, when I hear people say like, I want to get a tattoo. You know any tattoo? Like,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Even you know, some folks ask me, you know, at work. They followed. It was like, yeah, who gonna be on you? You know, who gonna be on your podcast? Oh, I say, I got my guy, man. You know, I know him personally, and I told him about some other stuff that we gonna get you to talk about.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah. And it was like I'd never seen a black tattoo artist before. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Say less. Bet, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like it's one of them things. It's not like, I know we say a lot, you know, support black business, which is important, but you still gotta be good.
Gotta be good. Yeah. It ain't just support
right
black business, support good black business.
Yeah,
Facts.
and you
Good
and you
black
and
business.
you good at what you doing. It seem like, you know what I'm saying. You do good business, man. So listen, I know you was doing you was trapping on Central. You know,
Always.
at the t-shirt shop. You
Yeah,
was there for a while.
That's me and my partner. Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Me
you
and
was
my
there
homie
for a while, man. And so how did that come about where you was like, I gotta make this transition. I'm growing, because y'all did well with the space that you was allotted. You know, you got t-shirts going out in the front.
Right.
You got this
In the
small, space in the back.
Yeah.
And then what's so funny about it is, shout out to Rico. I remember when Rico, light skinned Rico.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
when Rico was like, this what I wanted, and you had him coming in there like, I remember a couple of people coming in there, but
Yeah.
it seemed like he the
Rico
only one
stuck around
he
the
stuck
longest,
around.
man.
He stuck
Yeah,
with
yeah.
it. So what was the moment where it was like, you was just like, all right, I gotta expand. I gotta, I got this vision. Like, what was it?
So I mean, it was just really time to progress. You know what I mean? So I would have to really go back to the beginning from how it started, the t-shirt shop, because what it was it was me and my homie G, Glenn or whatever. Now, we used to be in my garage with the t-shirt press, and I was in there doing tattoos. This is when I was first practicing.
Yeah.
So I'd be practicing on my leg, and my homie would be in there pressing up shirts.
Yeah.
This was the beginning. So then he started doing it in his garage. I was doing it in my garage when I moved to another apartment.
Okay.
From there, he got that spot probably like a month, and like I say, like a January. And then that February, the whole goal the whole time was for us to be in there together.
What year this was?
2008.
Shit.
Ooh.
2008.
80, what was the most popular song in 2008? I'm just playing.
Probably something.
Probably Wayne and Ye.
No, it's probably Kanye.
Wayne and Ye.
What's that song? In the night, I'm saying talk. The cold is cold. 'Cause that
It was. That was 08.
Damn, that was 80.
That was 08.
Yeah, 808 and Heartbreak.
The man,
I'm gonna tell you what else.
I don't think he lying.
Hey, Lollipop was 08.
I was,
Yeah.
I was thinking about it in my mind. I was like,
Yeah,
Lollipop.
either Wayne or Ye.
Either Wayne and
Yeah.
Ye, right?
They was at the height of it. Yeah, they was at the height.
808's Heartbreak was 08.
Yeah, man.
So that's how that started. So from there, I was there on Central for 11 years, 10, 11 years or something like that or whatever. So we was there for a long time. But what it was I had a vision, and I knew I needed more space, because in order to get other artists in for what I was trying to do and have a creative space for artists, I needed more space.
Yeah.
And I could have made all the money sitting back there in the back, and doing what I'm doing, but I wanted to open it up. That was always my vision. I wanted to open it up to other artists and be able to share what I know with other people. You know what I mean? And have more of a space, again, for creatives to be able to come in and have space to do whatever. Because I'm into a lot of things, and I feel as though,
That is true.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even from the beginning, whatever I know, I'm not scared to show anybody, and not, scared of, some people show people stuff, but only showing a bare minimum because they're
Right.
scared of competition. I'm never been like that, will never be like that, because it's enough room for everybody to grow.
Agreed.
It's enough for everybody, because what happens is, us as a people, sometimes what I see is they won't show you that.
Yeah.
But when you go to the other side of the track, they ain't gonna show you either, but they'll show their people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's something I don't agree with. So I want us to know whatever we can from what,
But
what I mean?
Brain, everybody don't know how to teach though. Some people know how to do, but they can't teach. And some people know how to teach, but they don't do it. And it's like, you one of them niggas, like, if I'm into that, I wouldn't mind, sitting up on it, because you do a lot of shit well. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he said, like you do it, but no, you do a lot of stuff well, and to just hear you say, like, I was practicing on my leg.
Yeah, that's how. I ain't wanna mess nobody else up before before I mess myself up. So the standards of me doing a tattoo on myself, I know I'm a whole high, because I don't want to fuck my tattoo up.
Did you do you feel like you messed up on your leg though?
I feel as though I didn't mess up, but I feel as though if I could go back and do it again now, of course I would do it.
Of course, right.
You'll be nicer.
But most tattoo artists, when you look at all their tattoos, they not the best, but they might be the rawest
Yeah.
tattoo artists in the world, you know what I mean? But most of their tattoos don't look that good.
So what was you, so hold up. So what was you doing around the time Evil Don was popping?
I wasn't thinking nothing about tattoos.
What was you doing?
Let me think. That was high school. I was DJing. I was making mixtapes.
We gonna get into that.
So
I'm gonna let her do that.
That's a good conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them do that.
Yeah, I was a mixtape king.
Yeah. So I remember like that was the thing. Like when it came to tattoos, you say tattoos in the area, Evil Don.
Yep.
Evil Don.
Yep.
You ain't getting no tattoo from Evil Don.
That was it. Across from Williams Park. Everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Anybody, everybody. Evil Don was it. That was it.
You that now?
No facts.
You finna if you don't feel like you getting ready to be that.
I mean, I hear that. I hear that. I hear that.
How you got into tattooing though? Because I mean, you don't. Who did you know was doing tattoos?
So you know, with me, I pivot, bro. Like I pivot quick. You know, that's just how I am, and I ain't scared to try nothing. So what happened was, I was airbrushing at the time, doing airbrush shirts, whatever the case may be. And Andrea, a lot of people know Andrea too because she was like, a lot of people went to her for tattoos when she moved to 49th Street. But she wanted to learn how to airbrush. So in exchange, she showed me how to tattoo. And ever since then, I ain't never picked up another airbrush. It's always been tattooing since then.
Do you remember the first tattoo? Tattoo you did with somebody? What was it?
I remember. I did it at Andrea's shop when she was in the Maximall. It's a girl named Mimi. She remember it. It was a butterfly on her shoulder.
Yeah.
It came out good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
How long it took you? Was you nervous?
Nah, not really.
Yeah. How long was you at it before you did your first tattoo? Like, did you like?
I would go over there because I had to shop in the Maxi Mall too at the time with the mixed CDs or whatever. So I go over there like periodically and go holler at her, see what she doing, watch her for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. So I did that for maybe like a month, and then she was like, "You want to try one?" And then the girl there, she wanted to talk to me at the time, so she just let me do a tattoo on her.
Yeah,
and that was that. That was it.
Hey, I aspire.
Hey, now we here. Urban Inc.
From your first tattoo in Maximall.
Yeah, that was it.
Now you on prime real estate on
34th Street.
That's
how does it feel to be on 34th Street?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, it get a little wild.
That's a popular strip.
Hey,
I used to literally stay right across the street.
For real?
Oh God, like right next to Church's Chicken. So I know how the area can be.
Oh yeah.
But that's a really dope space to be in.
But you know what's crazy? Like even being in it right now, like I'm a little bit older. Like I remember when that wasn't even there. When you rode down that street and it was another plaza there, and it was like Frog's Beauty Salon or something in this little plaza right there. So just to even see that plaza from being built to being grown, I would have never thought I was gonna be right there in that plaza of all places.
Yeah.
It wasn't even faced that way. It was faced the other way, and it was a fence right there. I remember because I stayed down that street. I stayed down further. Yeah,
I came down there. I came over there doing deliveries one day. They got a whole mini casino game room.
yeah, that's next door.
Damn,
right.
Like this a popping little strip right here. Like,
in case anybody don't know what we're talking about, we right on 34th Street South and 22nd Avenue South.
Yep, 2108 34th Street South.
There you go.
Yep,
there you go. Yeah. So, all right. So you transition over here to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew you was gonna need help.
Yeah, of course.
How you go about getting the right help and what you look for as far as like a tattoo artist. Like say if somebody wanted to come like, hey man, I want a shot. Like what's the prerequisite?
So to be honest, when I first got into it, I was really just moving on pretty much just faith, really. You know what I mean? I just knew it was time. When I got the lease, they showed me how much it was. To be honest, I looked at it like, hey man, I don't know how I'm supposed to pay this. Like real talk, like to be honest, bro. Like, I had money, I got money saved to put towards it.
Right.
But it was like, am I gonna be able to sustain because this lease 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
If you break that lease, you gotta pay. You know what I mean?
You ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, bro. And they'll sue you. You know what I mean? And now you finna try to come from my house and all this. Nah, I ain't got time for that. So it was really just on, faith really moving into that place. But then I had, Rico was with me. So Rico was the only one I knew that would come with me, that was gonna go to the shop with me. And Rico been solid with me since day one, you know what I mean? But so really it was just me and him. Tattoo artists, sometimes they here, they there. You dealing with artists. And if you're dealing with artists, it's already different. You know what I mean? Artists already be in their own mind. They be here,
Can be very flighty.
Up and down. You know what I mean? So you never kind of know what you're dealing with on a day to day. So dealing with that is just, probably the hardest part of doing it.
Kind of reminds me of a barbershop.
I was just
I know
about to say
different,
that.
but
Is it-
barbershops experience
I was
the
just
same.
about to ask, is that the same?
It's similar. It's similar to a barbershop or probably like a beauty salon.
A beauty salon, right.
The same type of things. But what I look for in an artist, to be honest, before I would let anybody come in. I'm still in the mind frame like anybody can come and learn. But I've had so many people come in and waste my time. You know what I mean? And I'm so willing to show everything. Like, I'm not charging you for this. Now, if you go up the street to somebody else, they're going to hit you with, you got to sweep the shop for a year. You got to sit here and do this for a year. Do all this other bullshit. Well, you come to me, and I'm like, I'm going to show you everything I know off top. Just because, why am I going to do that to you? I just feel as though you should know off top, that you should have the knowledge. That's just me. But, it's kind of getting to the point where I've done it so many times and people have like burnt the bridge so many times. It's like, okay, I see now why you go through kind of like an initiation period to see if you really want this, because everybody not cut out for the tattoo life.
So that's where you at with it, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's totally where I'm at with it.
That's
like,
gotta
be.
Yeah, because the thing too, I'm getting older, so I don't have time to just sit there and waste on people. You know what I mean? And it may not be wasted time to someone else.
Yeah.
But I got kids, I got a family, I got things I could be doing other than this, and maybe they don't understand that. You know what I mean? So it's for me to make them understand. That's just what it is.
I hear that, man. I hear that. So like, I just known you like the first time I heard or knew about you or met you, Jed had the studio.
Yeah, it was on Central.
Jed had the studio. What's the name that now?
T.
Yeah, T.
Yeah.
But Jed had the studio. And this was a time where, was it around? I don't know if it was before or after this. After you had did the thing. Yeah, we gonna get into that. So
Hey, listen, before you go any further, my bad, I mean to cut you off, but Ja mentioned the thing on the phone with me, right?
This is the day she ain't know.
Today, and if I heard him clear as day the first 2 times, but my mind wasn't processing the thing, and I'm like, wait a minute, you said he did what? Yeah. Oh shit, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. And she said something after that too. We gonna get into it.
Oh yeah.
You had done so you did the thing, and I think I had a lot of people had done heard about the thing, but fun. So I'm like, all right. And so around that time, I'm going to IADT. I'm learning about engineering, but I really want to make beats.
Yeah.
And so, hey, let me tell you how this shit used to go. So, Brainer being, you can say that Studio B.
Yeah.
Making the beat. Now, being the big one that's attached to the booth. And I'll be trying. I thought I was doing something. I thought I was doing something. You might hit that pause and you hear something coming from the other room. So you get up, peek my head in there. This nigga nice as fuck. I can't tell him just yet. So I go back and and every once in a while here, but I was going back there more than he was coming up here, and that's when it started. You know what I'm saying? That's when it started. So you done had quite a few You got quite a few loves when it comes to the art realm, man. So this stand for music. Where did that come from?
For music, love for music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I get that from my mom and my dad, to be honest, because they sung in the Florida Mass Choir.
Word.
And I ain't even know until just probably like 3 or 4 years ago that my mom is like, I got an album at the house with her on it.
Wow.
Florida Mass Choir is big.
Wow.
For real?
Yeah. So they toured
That's fly.
with Florida Mass Choir, and my mom, she sung solos with them, and I would be there as a child at all these concerts. You know what I mean? And you know, growing up in church, music.
That's what my love.
No,
That's what my love for music comes from. Church.
Yeah, it's church.
Yeah.
It's definitely church. But my dad always had like a speaker system, always playing music. I just always love music. You know, hearing the neighbors outside under the tree playing whatever they playing. I just love music, to be honest. But that's been since a kid, I guess, since birth.
What was your first piece of music equipment that you bought?
Turntables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lit.
Hey, my turntables. Yeah.
What style? I don't know what
that
you
I bought. I had music equipment before that, but turntables. And I remember they came. See, back then it was harder to get equipment.
Yeah.
It really wasn't no Sam Ash back then or none of that.
Yeah.
So I had to
piece that
order
shit
these
together.
turntables
Yeah.
from DJ Factory in New York, and I found them in the Source magazine. And they came
damn.
the night of prom.
Damn.
Like the shipment came. So as soon as they came,
You probably had to make you a hard decision.
but it was, hey, bro. To be honest, bro, like
I might
fuck
stand
prom. Hey, bro, prom was put on delay, bro, for a minute, bro.
For real?
Like, bro, I took all that out the box. I'm on the living room floor, bro. Like, yeah, what?
I'm running a little.
In the tux?
Bro, I ain't.
running.
But the touch came later, like, hey,
I'm running a
hey,
little late.
yeah, bro. I wasn't even worried about it, bro. But yeah, turntables in the mixer. That was my first.
What was the first piece of equipment you got? Not that you bought, but that you got. Because that's where it start.
Like in terms of making music, or just
in general.
Just in general.
Your
You fell in
first-
love with it
Yeah,
or
your
something
first
like that.
piece of equipment that you just started messing with.
For me, it was a Fisher Price radio.
Why the fuck was I going to say? For me, it was a radio as
It
well.
was a Fisher Price radio that had the mic attached to it, and some way, somehow, I got a hold of a loop tape.
And the Fisher Price?
I don't know where I got a hold of this loop tape.
Yeah.
And that was it for me.
I'll say my first piece that I actually received when my mom passed, she left. You remember the stereo systems with the two, and then the EQ, like 5 different decks.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
right.
they gave that to me when I moved in with my grandmother,
Oh, damn.
and I had like pieced it together.
It had the record player on top.
Yeah, but
Okay, I remember.
it was too. But at the time, it was a little too tall because it came with like on this stand where that you put the records in under it.
Yeah.
So I couldn't reach the record thing top. So I could just only work the radio knob and then the EQs. And then I took one of the speakers and hooked it in my grandma's car, her Buick.
Damn.
For me,
She almost beat my ass.
it was a radio. And at the time, my stepfather, he used to collect cassette tapes, and he had like a little cassette player in his car. And I used to piss him off because I would take all his tapes, and after I found out that I could record the radio with any tape, oh my god, I was making my own mixtapes, recording little
over
Bow
his
Wow
tapes?
jacket over all the tapes.
Hey.
Oh, you just
You
hear
don't
what
mess
up,
with the
yo,
tapes.
what's up? This is Wild 98.7 up. This is your girl, da, 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 da. Like over all the tapes. I think, damn, that might have really what got me into DJing, bro.
Yeah, that's why I
Making
asked,
them
because
tapes.
it'd be one of them the moments, because that's what started
Right.
me in the music, the
See, that's-
sound of EQs.
That's what I was gonna say, but I've had so many boom boxes and cassette players. Like, I mean, you know, in elementary and middle school, we used to steal them. Like that one, you know, like to be honest, bro. Like to be honest, bro. Like, you know, white boys would bring them to school. We'd tell them like, "Hey, bro, you ain't got that Walkman." Yeah, dude, my dad got this. Your dad ain't got that. The yellow one. You remember
Let
the
me
yellow
see
one?
it, yeah.
The sports one.
Let me
That bitch-
Bumblebee colored one.
Let me see. It's gone by the end of the day. That's ours now. That's ours. That's just what it was. So we had so many of them. Like, I really don't know. But
Tough luck, Kyle.
yeah. And I know my mama watching this shit.
Oh my goodness! And if you had a boombox or a stereo system, it was only right. If you a real Florida baby and you bred in the culture, it was only right that everybody thought that they could jam Pony on that bitch.
Oh yeah,
that was it.
Oh man, my
That
God,
was it.
my God,
I jam
bro.
Pony to this day.
It's, for real. That's right.
I don't talk over the yeah. We was in here streaming the other day. I was jamming Pony.
We need to get Slick Vic to do a party down
We're trying to figure that out.
here. Slick Vic, wherever you at, we need to book you.
Jam was in here
That's
cracking
Florida.
up.
That's Florida.
No,
That's
what?
Florida.
That's the
Jam
essence of it.
Pony.
What?
That's definitely Florida. Hey, I still got some pony.
We need a Florida Fest.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's real, man.
I'm gonna table that idea for later.
Yeah, man. But hold up. But going back to this time period, where you was, you know, in the beat making bag. This was after the whole Maximaro.
Nah, so beat making came right. So when I got the turntables, the mixer that I had on it had like a 4-second sample on it.
Oh,
So when I'm mixing, I can't remember. Oh nah, it was DMX. DMX was the album that came with it.
Okay.
Get At Me Dog when that came out.
Oh,
So it had
hardest beat
instrumental on
ever.
there, and I have to like loop it real quick.
Uh-huh.
So you know this when I'm hanging with my homies like Esto, Trees
Yeah.
and them. They got their whole crew. Their crew, Rook and all of them. They got archives. So they'll come over and I hit the loop and we just freestyling. Damn near hour, 2 hours, bro. Like just off of this little loop. So I'm like, damn, if these niggas like this, I'm sure I can make, do some other little shit. So I ordered a little beat machine. It was like a little, I don't even know what that shit was. It
Yeah.
was like $200 or something like that. Sound cheesy as hell right
Yeah.
now.
No,
But
Because today them bitches is about
I done
8
got one
something.
too.
No.
Yeah, the little pad.
I was about to say
Yeah.
today you could get a drum machine for about $200. So that's why I'm thinking, damn, that was kind of advanced back then
Yeah,
for
it
that
was.
type of hardware to be that.
$200 for that
only
back then?
$200.
Oh, that was a
That's-
nice piece of.
That's
That was,
not, yeah.
Yeah, because the
That's
new
a must buy.
MPC, that be like 12.
Oh yeah,
Easy.
yeah. I got 2 of them still. But yeah, that was like the first beat making piece or whatever that I bought myself was this little machine. And then from there I made some pretty cool beats off on, you know what I mean, to pass around to the homies.
Yeah.
Pass around to them, Esto, Trees, and everybody else. And who else out? Jack.
Yeah.
That's when
Jack was the only one that was really putting in and getting out work at the studio. Cause I ain't listen, that shit, some nights that shit felt like Death Row.
Hey, boy, I done been in a lot of studios like Death Row, boy. Hey, I'm talking real live Death Row, nigga. Like, hey,
That shit
Real
there,
talk.
hey, for real. That shit used to
Hey.
feel like Death Row some nights.
I done been
Cause
in
I
some
remember,
shit.
listen, I remember when Jed gave me the keys. Damn. I remember when he gave me the keys, and at the time, I had a homie who was real good at engineering named Knowledge. Man, Knowledge would be in there wee hours of the night to the morning. By the time we come out, boy, Burger King done open for breakfast.
right across the street.
Walk across the street
Yep.
and come right back, and we right back at it, boy. Like we used to be in that. bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, it was like that. But around this time, you did something real funky, man. Like you did something real funky, and I wanna get into that. Like I want to know how that came about. That opportunity came about. So how did you end up making the
Beat.
Yeah.
So we skipping over a time period. I don't want to forget.
Yeah.
Because from making beats, I started fucking with my homies on X-Con and them. So
I
they the
remember
ones who
X-Con.
kind of like put me on to like the possibilities what could possibly happen, because they were flying people from Cali overdosing cocaine and all of them. They
I
were
remember
coming
all of
over
them.
here.
Yeah.
And I'm in the studio with them, so this was big shit to us. Like, these niggas got 8 Ball coming. These niggas got, they got some money to play with. You know what I mean? So that was my first vision of seeing, okay, this shit could really happen. You know what I mean? And before that, I was just making beats on my little beat machine. We done went to Guitar Center, Sam Ash, one of them. We done spent damn near like $30,000. This was back then on just like basic equipment, when they came in. So they're the first ones that kind of showed me when I was making beats that you could get paid from this. You know what I mean? Because I'm in there making beats, And I'm just like giving them away, like, here, you get that beat on. You know, it ain't nothing to me. But my homie pulled me to the side. He was like, look, you don't do that. He said, from here on out, bro, when you make a beat, if we want it, we're going to pay you $1,000 for every beat. Now, that don't sound like a lot.
Shit.
I'm just saying, back then, and
that's a lot
I'm
now
18.
to a new aspiring producer, because a lot of new aspiring producers right now getting about $200-300.
Yeah, it's different now.
Yeah, so that's
Back then, hey, them niggas was getting like beat makers, 50, 100,000 for a beat. Like that was nothing.
But for you,
but for me, just making some little Tinkertoy beats on my little Yamaha keyboard and a little Boss beat machine. 18, 1,000 a beat.
Man.
What?
You ain't go to college, did
like
you?
Kanye in the booth.
What?
Yeah, it would have been a rap for any of that bullshit.
But they were the first ones that showed me, you know, my worth when it came to.
And that's valuable game, because you know the cat who told you that was a rapper.
He
could have kept that like, I'm finna get this shit from this little nigga.
But you know, to be honest, my homies, they was good with money. You know what I mean?
You need people like that.
They was good with money.
Yeah, it's good to have people like that, man.
They taught me a lot. And on both ends, you know what I mean? Business terms when it come to money, and you know, street shit too, to be honest. You know what I mean? They taught me a lot. So I'm appreciative of that. Yeah. So from there, then I was still making beats at that point. You know what I mean?
Just say it, Brain. Tell them what you did.
What's that? The U beat?
Brain, tell the people what you did.
Lil Wayne, Lloyd and Lil Wayne, the beat, the track.
What did you do?
The beat.
Wait.
That's what I'm talking about, AD. It fucked me up.
Say it again. Because you know, niggas, they ask him about it, but he don't. I'm making him say it. All right, so
because listen. Look, this be my whole thing with that, bro. It's like, you know, I ain't no showboat type person.
You got the showboat for me.
I'm not gonna go around, because see, when it happened, I would have to go into the story how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but you got to.
It's not like, I don't know. I don't brag on a lot of stuff. I mean, I could probably brag about a lot of stuff, but who wants to talk to somebody like that? Yeah, that's in there bragging on themselves all the time. I like to hear other people's story, because that's what fascinates me. That's what interests me.
I don't think people have those type. The people, brain. Yeah. Knock it off. Knock it off, man.
So this was the thing with the Lloyd beat. This was around the time I had a manager in New York. I can't even remember his dude's name.
Hi, Brain, how you get a manager in New York?
It's just getting lit.
So let me tell you about that. I
want to hear everybody else. How you get a manager in New York?
So I made a beat CD. This is around the time when you going to the labels, you showing them like Kanye, right? All the whole Locked Up in the Summer making 100 beats. Yeah, everybody did that. All the producers did that back then. So I made a beat CD, and I was like, all right, I got 27 beats on here. They hard, they mixed, mastered. I'm finna shop them around to everybody. So I flew to a couple different places. Then I mailed like 25 CDs to different people.
Who did you mail them to? Just
Shaka Zulu, Def Jam.
Yeah.
Shaka is for at the time Ludacris.
Yeah.
I just wanted people to know, because you're gonna mention executives and stuff.
Yeah, he was Ludacris.
I mean, if you know, you know. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I ain't know.
Shaka was Ludacris's man.
And he was big at the time.
Yeah.
And it's some other people I can't even remember. That Shaka was the only one I remembered. Yeah. But I sent it to a bunch of different people that I had addresses to. I don't remember how I found them, but I found them. I think I called. Did I ask Rook for something? I don't know if I did or not. But I mailed them to a bunch of different people.
Wait, what's your name?
Brain
and Jeans.
What's your real name?
Chris. But let me get into that. Let me get into that. Let me get into that. So, what happened?
You got to get into this.
What happened was, the manager that I had, it was another person that he knew in Atlanta. They had heard some of my beats before. So they were like, look, we in the studio right now. We got Lloyd in the studio. They said we could fly you up here on a day trip. So they flew me up there in the morning. And the same way I would make beats at the studio with my homies, they were like, just make some shit. If we like it, we're going to use it, whatever the case may be.
So you made that beat on the spot?
Yeah.
You made it on the spot. Wow.
So, but that wasn't the only beat that I made.
Yeah.
I made like 10 beats.
How long you was up there?
For the day. So I got there around like.
So you made you on the spot.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, let's be honest now. See, this is the thing. Of course, now it's a big song. It's cool. It's probably like one of his biggest songs.
Definitely.
But
It is the biggest song.
Yeah.
Lloyd, that's Lloyd's
That's Lloyd's
song.
biggest
Lloyd's
song.
biggest song.
Excuse me.
but before that, I mean, he had Southside.
yeah.
He did.
That's Lloyd's biggest song, Brain. I don't.
Southside.
You-
I'm finna dance around.
No, yeah, you is his
Right.
his
You is
highest
his
charted.
biggest song.
But okay, so that's almost like
Brain. Stop.
okay. But hold on.
Oh,
That's
no,
like
you
hold on.
no. Stop.
What am I?
Everybody in here knows.
Okay, that's his biggest song.
We were just
Okay,
talking
just
about the
say it,
lyrics the
Brain.
other day.
Goddamn.
Find 2 or 5-2.
right. And I ain't write all that.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was like
Just to be.
I know
like
what you
saying
mean,
You about
though.
to do a song with Huey or something.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, I see what you're saying.
or what,
Yeah.
anybody. You know what I mean? Or Waka Flocka. I don't know anybody. You know what I mean? They not really.
Yeah,
at
they
a high
haven't hit
level
that
right
cusp
now.
yet. Yeah, I
so
see what
it's
you're
nothing
saying.
big. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah, shit, y'all, whatever. You know what I mean? It didn't sound that.
Did you know that Wayne was gonna be on there?
I don't think nobody knew nothing what was going to be on there all the time. To be honest,
Yeah.
nobody knew nothing.
So Lloyd was
Matter
in
of
the
fact, Wayne wasn't on that song in the beginning
Yeah, he was.
because there's a version without him on it.
Yeah, the
They
first
put
version.
Wayne on him later.
Yeah, to make the single.
Lloyd was in the studio at the time.
Yeah.
So this is when niggas is.
He had his hair braided or he had it out.
Oh,
That make a difference. If it's out, that's a different.
But I don't think people do that a lot no more. Like do stuff on the spot. It's a lot of
Yeah, that's
sending. You
they
know,
don't.
From my
Well-
experience, they do.
Well, yeah.
When it gets to that level.
When it
I
gets to
talked
that level.
when I
yeah,
went
yeah,
to
yeah,
Atlanta,
yeah,
I met a few producers that had similar experiences where
Yeah.
an artist was like, "Hey, we finna fly you out. I want you to make these on the spot." You know what I mean? And
Because
we'll
they
just see
don't
what we
want that
vibe
shit to
with.
be heard.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
want none of that shit
Yeah.
to be
Pharrell do
heard.
that a lot.
Yeah,
Pharrell do a lot of on the spot beats.
but it's when you get to that.
and
you know
Big
what
Crit
I mean?
do a lot of on the spot beats too.
It's more fun that way.
facts.
It's more interactive that way. I think because
You know what? That's I watched this interview by Jazzy Faye and he was saying that it was certain beats he knew. For example, like I can't just email this to Snoop Dogg or he's gonna come back to me and say, "Hey, can you change this? Can you tweak that? I need to be here with him to give him the vision."
Right,
You
right.
know
that's
what
how
I'm
it should
saying?
be.
That's really how
I
it
ain't gonna
should
lie,
be.
bro. As a producer,
Depends what type of artist you are.
that high that you get, like when you just make it again from your head, just
No,
out of nowhere.
literally,
And then, like,
literally.
say everybody in here and y'all hear that bitch from the beginning, like tink tink. Something
To
like,
know you started
what
with just the
fuck this shit
metronome.
is
That
a beat?
bass line was
Then
tough,
that
though.
bitch drop.
Yeah.
And the facial expressions in the room,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I got
bass-
one.
that
It's
bass-
somebody
that
just starting
bass
off with
line
that
was tough.
metronome.
Yeah.
The bass line on you was tough.
Facts. No,
So
that's-
it's like,
that's a good one.
But it's to be honest, it's a basic beat. It ain't like
I mean, because
basic.
if you listen to
It's
it,
a
now
great
that we
song.
listen to
Yeah,
it, we
it's a
can,
great
yeah, it's a
song.
good song. You know what I'm saying? You listen to the little nuances of it, you know, melody, hi-hats. I like the bass line. You know what I'm saying? But like, what did you learn from that experience, man? And hold on, and just so people are like, anybody that's listening, just to put it, just lay it all out there. So, Brain made the U beat for Lloyd.
Right off
Lloyd,
the back, young boy, get
Lloyd featuring Lil Wayne. We're interviewing the man who did that. And I can remember that time when that shit got around the city. It was like niggas was like, who?
Yeah.
What? You know what I'm saying? Like it was a I can remember. So when I'm first meeting them, it's like, oh, that's that nigga? Everybody, that's this nigga in here?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. That had been a very pivotal point.
Yeah. I mean, it taught me a lot.
What did it teach you?
Music business can be, it's what you make it, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, it's all in what you make it. Because now, could I have gotten more recognition and more money from it? Fuck yeah, probably. But you got to think, going into that situation, I didn't know really what I was just a nigga trying to make beats.
Right.
This Lord, you want beats? All right, I'm just trying to climb the ladder, you know what I mean? But hindsight, I would have had paperwork. I would have had more, you know, it was more like a work for hire type situation.
Yeah.
And that's when I found out too that a lot of the producers that you think did shit didn't do a lot of that shit.
Facts.
How that work?
Ghost producers are a real thing.
So when they buy beats off of cats, or they just take skeletons and
they take skeletons, they buy beats, or we might have come in like me, make a beat. Oh, we like that. Here go 5,000, or here go 10, whatever they gonna give you.
I'm gonna take that. Yeah,
we gonna add a little keyboard to it. Now this is Mike Will made it.
Facts. That's really big in the EDM world. Really, really big, where EDM DJs will just hire ghost producers from across the country, let them make the beat, and then they slap their name on it. They buy out all royalties.
Yeah, and then a lot of artists, a lot of producers are cool with that because it's like, all right, this is my first shot. Let me get on first one. I can make a bunch of these. Then they take that, they make a hit out of it off their name, and a lot of producers got on that way too.
Yeah.
But
a lot of producers got on that.
What I found out too is that when you get on that way in the music business, a lot of times you stay that way. They're not gonna let you go past.
Yeah.
Because now all around the industry, you're known as the ghost producer. So you're the one that they'll bring in to do the whole track, but we're not gonna put your name on this shit. You're not gonna be on any of this. It's gonna be this person because this person has the bigger name. We may maybe give you a credit, may give you points, maybe if your negotiating power is there. But that's where your negotiating power has to be on point. That's when your manager has to step in. If you have a manager, which at that level you should have a manager. You can't just go in there think you done read every business book in the world and you're gonna be the producer and the manager at the same time.
Work.
That shit is not gonna work.
Are you wired like that?
What's that?
Like when I say, more, all right, when art and business comes together, most artists I would rather do the art, but I know a little bit about business. And some people who know business is just like, I'm not the biggest artist, but I know this can make money.
Right.
Are you more the artist, or are you more the business person?
I would say I'm more the artist because I like to have fun with what I'm doing, and I feel as though when the business gets tied into it, I know that I can do it, but I shouldn't have to do it because then it's gonna take away from me doing art or me doing what I want to do, and I would rather focus that attention into making art. You know what I mean? The business aspect is good to know. Of course, I want the knowledge, but I don't want to have to exercise this knowledge every time because now I have to balance art and business the whole time. Compared to somebody who is art 100% all day, they're gonna pump out, do more stuff, and be able to be more creative than the person that's trying to balance both at the same time. But that's where I'm at now, and just in life in general, is I'm trying to delegate more out. Because of course I know that I can do it, but it's impossible to do all of that shit at a high level. You know what I mean? Like you can't be business at 100 if you're doing art. Something had percentage levels are gonna change.
Give,
you know what I mean? Variable, like like you're building an NBA character on Madden or whatever. You know what I mean? Your stamina go down, your whatever go up. You know what I mean? You can't have everything at 100.
Yeah, so you can't be 99 overall all the time. Right.
Everything, it don't work like that.
Yeah.
So I would say more artistic than business, even though I know business, but more artistic.
With all of the talents that you have and so many experiences, like I was telling Ja earlier after he told me about that thing that you did, I was like, yo, you knowing that you also DJ, it just reminded me so much of God Bless the Dead, Virgil.
Yeah,
and his whole story. Like a lot of people didn't even know he was a DJ and a fantastic DJ. You know what I'm saying? So, but out of all the talents that you have, what made you like zone in on tattooing and say like, this is where I'm finna settle with it, or not settle, but
tattooing paid the
expand.
Bills.
I can feel it.
Tattooing was making money, a lot of money. Still makes a lot of
facts.
money.
I already know.
You know what I mean? And the thing with music, you can make a lot of money off of music. You have to dedicate a lot of your life to that.
Right.
But it just made more money at the time. And at the time, you know, I was able to have fun, meet people, talk to people, do what I love. I'm creating art on people, and I'm making money at the same time. Like, how can you?
And you know, it's a beautiful space to be in. I feel like, to merge culture and art. You know what I mean? Like, to be in a tattoo space, having fire ass art on the walls. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. Like, are you able to tattoo and listen to music? Like, do you like to do that?
So this is the thing. I love to do that.
Okay.
But it's so hard for me to do that.
Yeah, okay.
I can't. Like, I literally can't. Like, if I'm at the shop, as soon as I put my headphones on, like you
gonna zone out.
I don't think people understand. Like, I'm not no Diddy or none of that shit.
Yeah.
But it's all day, every day, constantly emails, messages,
Facts.
somebody coming in, somebody calling. This all day long. So as soon as I put the headphones on, Brain, what's up? Somebody coming in the door. And of course, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, hey man, I ain't got time right now. I got my headphones on. Cause to me, that's an asshole, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't know, bro. I just don't want to be that guy. Like I want to treat people the way I would want to be treated. You know what I mean?
So you play it in the shop?
Oh yeah, it's all day in the shop. It's Dolph all day. That's 97% of the time, Dolph is being played.
What about the other 3%?
God bless Dolph soul.
Other 3%, I don't know. He probably watching a movie or something.
Nah, man, just play some Power Plug Radio, man. You know,
I need to. I have been putting more radio on though. To be honest, but Dolph is gonna be played.
No facts.
Majority of the time.
What was it about Dolph that made you know that gravitated you to?
You know, I just like everybody I listen to that I like. I feel as though this is somebody I could probably kick it with or have a conversation with, or is relatable. You know what I mean? And I feel like Dolph was just a cool ass nigga. Like, I like the way he talked that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just love that shit. I like the way he talked that shit. I could relate on a lot of levels to the shit that he was talking about. He was just cool.
So you know what you know who I called Dolph. I say he's like anybody that know me. Like, you know, I'm a big 2 Chainz fan.
Yep.
Like, he's 2 Chainz badass little brother.
Yeah.
Like, he's just eating like 2 Chainz the mature.
Yeah.
It's like
he the one chain.
He's the mature, you know. Yeah. And Dolph just a runt, you know what I'm saying?
Dolph is giving to you.
He just a runt, you know what I mean?
And it ain't that I listen to Dolph for like, I ain't look, cause you know I'm a bar nigga. Like bars is I love, but I don't listen to Dolph for like the bar level, like the
some artists use
just for the lifestyle.
I just like the way he talk that shit. Like, it's just the way he talk it.
He talk like he got a presence. You know what I'm saying? He gonna say something. He gonna hit you with something.
It's the energy of Dolph. You know what I mean? I feel like Dolph always carried that type of energy where it was like, fuck you other niggas, I'm doing this my own way.
Yeah, it
was loud about it. You know what I mean? It's Dolph, you feel me?
Yeah. I don't know, man. He was just, it's one of them like, damn kind of moment. Like, you know what I mean? Because
he was the last nigga I expect. Like, I mean, you know, he done got shot. It's that street life shit, but yeah, I didn't expect that. Even though you kind of expect it, you don't expect it.
Right.
Not at that point. Nip, not at that point in his life. Like Nip, yeah.
I was like, the first time he got shot, okay.
Which time? He only got shot once.
He got shot. Well, no, because he got shot out of town.
At CIAA.
North Carolina somewhere. Yeah. He got shot out of town. He got shot before that, though.
No, he got shot. The 100 shots.
Oh, he got shot.
Didn't hit him. Yeah.
That was North Carolina.
And I was like, I remember the second time, I was like,
that was Cali.
Damn, that's what that was.
That was Cali.
Like, damn, somebody really want this boy dead.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
I'm like, what the? And it made me think, like, what do these cats be involved in away from?
I think a lot of that. I think a lot of that be. And I've been approached by this too. Like, when you are trying to, become like successful when you're from the street, a lot of times you use the street to do so. And a lot of times that come with being involved with the wrong type of people to get to that next level. And when you get to that next level, they might not necessarily get to that next level with you. So whatever falling out, they gonna navigate it with the mind of where they at. Not with the mind of where you at. And I think that's where a lot of artists get caught up in.
Yeah.
Like,
I think what it is too though is like, you know, when you in your hometown in your city,
Yeah, man.
you ain't Dolph. Like, you know, like although
No,
you
for
know
real.
I'm, you know, they call it Brain.
Yeah.
Niggas know Chris. Like, oh, I know Chris from elementary. I don't know this dude
Yeah.
you talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah,
I know
for real.
Chris. So they don't never want to like lump you in this category that you done built yourself to.
Yeah.
Because they still want you to be Chris.
And they still
Like,
see you as that.
but
Yeah.
it's different. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they just, and then you have some people that had an animosity for Chris and don't even want to care about whoever Brain is or whatever
Yeah.
the situation is, what you done built yourself to.
Yeah.
But I think
Very
it's
true.
just, it's that hometown shit kind of.
That's why I don't blame artists or athletes or whatever when they get on and they
What the hell
move
Chief
out.
Keef did?
And then they might come
Chief
You
Keef got
got
the
to.
hell.
'cause it's-
Somebody
See,
asked me
you got
that.
it.
Somebody asked me that about Rod. I said that was probably the best thing he could have done.
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't be easily
that's the best
accessible,
thing
man.
could be.
Like,
you can't be easily accepted.
yeah,
can't.
you know what I mean? Like, and being like, say, when I get to a point of something like that, right? Even as a DJ, like, I'm not going back to Gainesville like that. You know what I mean? I might pass through, and even then, it's gonna move. We gonna move a certain way. You know what I mean? Just because I know how niggas give it up. You know what I mean? And it's like, and the thing that bothers me the most about these dudes is, and I was looking to the conspiracies, because artists that own their masters, they tend to meet some kind of fate relatively earlier than they should. So like with Nip, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then with Dolph, and then like, you know, it just rubbed me the wrong way, man. Cause here's a dude who got like a whole family. Right, like not a family, because you know back in the day, like when you made the song for Lloyd, back then they was telling artists to pretend like you single,
No, I was
and you had a
just
whole
telling
family
somebody
at
this.
home.
Right.
This man had his whole family like on display. This man went to Aspen with his family, and then came back and made a song about it,
Right.
which was one of my favorite Dolph songs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Same with Nip. You know what I mean? Nip was granted, they might have grown, come from
That
where they
one
came
hurt.
from, but
I ain't gonna lie.
that one still hurt. Because Nip was the
Nip hurt and Dolph
And that
definitely hurt
happened
me
right
too.
around my birthday too. I want to
Yeah.
say that was like April 3rd, April 4th, like
Around
a
March,
couple of
April,
days.
yep.
Yeah, I don't, my birthday on the 7th. I'm like,
yeah.
Hey, I played Nip like
how
I
you
played
feel?
Dolph.
How you feel? Because
Yeah.
you know
facts.
what? You put me on the Contagious,
Yep. From Nip.
Yeah.
From
and
Nip.
that's how I'm what he say? I'm Austin something. I think I'm Jonah Berger.
Yep.
This bit ain't some black on black crime, but and I'm like, so when I
This beat
got
ain't
the
fucking
book,
mixed, but it's fucking perfect.
yeah, it was that song. So when I got the book, and you was putting me on to like, I remember it was a conversation at the shop. I want to say it was me, you. I remember me, you, and Scamp, because Scamp was like, yeah, I read that.
Yeah.
And when I hear things, if I hear it more than once, whether it's a song, I should check out this or that, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this book.
Yeah.
And I read the book, and for some reason it seemed like them little books be having the most packed information, and it's like I found myself like I had to like. It took me a while to read that book.
Yeah.
That was
But you can go back to it.
Yeah.
At all
that was
times.
the Mailbox Money project you talking about too.
Yep.
Count up that loot.
We had to change. Yeah, they had to chain on, and so I think one of the things.
Crenshaw. That's
Was
when he
it?
dropped Crenshaw.
What?
It was $100. That's when he did the $100
Yeah,
Crenshaw.
that was after Mailbox Money.
that-
Mailbox Money was when he had the
Mailbox Money
chain.
was
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mailbox
yeah.
Money is when he holds
Yeah.
the chains. Crenshaw's the
Count
red
Up That
cover.
Loot.
Count up that loot is on Mailbox Money.
Yeah, that's on-
right.
that's on Mailbox Money.
That's my favorite
Count Up
Nip
That
song.
Loot.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite. That's
Black on black bands, young
Because
niggas
I love the beginning when he said this sound like some AZ shit.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
One of the things that strike me about you, Brain, is like, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you, is damn near like almost something that I look at and it's like, damn, I wish I could. It almost made me look envious, because it's like you got this way of, you know how to retain information and apply it. And watching you and paying attention to you, I ain't gonna lie, that's when I learned that knowledge is not power.
Nah.
applied knowledge.
Applied knowledge.
I learned that from you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I still have like I probably have a 2-track mind at best. You know what I'm saying? At best. And so it's like I can't take a lot of information in because I know I can only hold but so much. And it seemed like watching you, like you got a thirst for learning. And it's like
all times.
I'm finna do this shit. You put me on the YouTube. Yep. You the one who put me on the YouTube universe. He say, oh yeah, go to YouTube. 30 to 60 days. I'm an expert. I remember him telling me, he say 30. He say I'll be on you if I want to learn something. He said I'm finna go on YouTube for about 30 to 60 days.
I learned how to DJ from YouTube.
Hey, YouTube
years straight.
There's really no reason to go to college. I feel, except for the networking. College is good for networking.
Yeah,
college is good for being around like-minded people that you're gonna meet is going to the same places or trying to go to the same places. But anything, I don't give a shit what it is. Like everything is on YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, it's online.
It's online.
I don't give a shit what it is, bro.
It's on YouTube.
I don't even know.
Drugs is on YouTube.
if you want to make hair,
don't make drugs though.
If you want to do makeup, if you want to be a plumber, if you want to do painter, you want to build a whole damn house. I'm sure they got that bitch on there.
I feel like we are
the slab to
yeah.
How much of the shop you put together yourself?
All of it.
YouTube?
Nah. Some of it I just did it. I don't know. You just got the mind, just do it. You know, I see it. It's like Legos, man. That's it.
It's always something special about people that just, I don't know how to really build things with their hands, bro. Cause
he seem like the type,
I don't got the patience.
He seem like the type he can get some shit and don't read the instructions. Just I'm gonna figure this out. You don't read.
Cause sometimes
you gotta dive in head first.
I know a couple of people like that, and I be like.
Kinetically, you gotta learn kinetically.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I be like, golly.
That's why I didn't YouTube how to like make beats. We was talking about that earlier. Like, cause I need to be around someone who knows how to make beats or the equipment. Cause I can't look at that. Like I could never watch YouTube and learn how to DJ.
But that, bro,
for me that just won't work. I gotta get it and fuck it up.
But with beat making now. It's so many tutorials. Like
it is.
You really, to be honest, you just have to break it down to what do I want to learn today. Like, do I want to learn how to hi-hat patterns? Because that's a whole session by itself. These are the type of hi-hat patterns I want to do. Okay, well, what type of samples am I trying to use in these hi-hats? How do I EQ the hi-hats? Like, all of them are different levels of it. So but all of that shit on YouTube, everything, crafting the kick. Whatever, all that shit.
No facts. I taught myself how to make beats from YouTube too.
I just want to play, like, get the equipment and like
do it.
Bang on it.
You got to, bro. I would say, man, once DJs start making beats, man, it's a whole nother. I don't know. Learn how.
I think I was a producer in my past life too, or either that or Teddy Pendergrass. I don't really know. Either or.
Do you get the itch to do it? Do you still do it every once in a while?
Off and on, I made probably 20 beats like the end of last year, just to make them. Just like I ain't trying to do nothing with them. I ain't trying to like. Jack got one.
For real?
Yeah, Jack got one.
I like to hear that, man.
I want to sit while you make a beat.
I don't. Let me get. I don't make beats like that no more.
I'm just saying, like, to see it like be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's. What do you use? Do you use all the computer? Or are you using? When you do.
To be honest, now. I could really do that shit on anything because back then you got to think we had computers, but it wasn't the same. We had ADATs, we had MPCs, we had motifs, you had ASRs, so everything had to be ran through bigger machines and then mixed out to a bigger mixer. Now you can do that shit on your phone, like the same things that we had all this stuff for. You could I could sit here on my iPhone and do the same things, have the same plugins. So. It just depends on like what you really starting out with. You know what I mean? Like, is it the keyboard sound? Is it the drum kick sound? Is it a sample? Is it how you feel today? You know,
I feel like anybody trying to start off making beats right now, a good piece of hardware to get is the Machine Native Instruments MK2.
Show me what that.
I'll show you
this,
after, but it's a mini drum machine. You feel me? And then it comes with the full software as well, so you can still download it on your computer and then test around like that. But
yeah, I want to.
It's so much. I agree with you. It's so easier to like get into music production these days, because that was one of the first things. Like when I first started DJing, I got into it because I wanted to be in music, and that seemed like the most cost efficient, tangible thing for me to do, to be involved with music. But music production seemed so far fetched. I didn't realize, and this was just 2013. Like, oh damn, I could have been gotten the keyboard, got the drum machine. You know what I'm saying? Way more simple than I'm pretty sure back then.
Nah, so like this is so easy now. Like.
Yeah.
Back then, you had to really like, if you're doing samples, you had to dig in the crates. You had to go get all these albums. You had to listen to these shits the whole way through, backwards and forwards, to find the samples and the sounds you wanted. Now they got sample kits by the plethora.
Facts.
I be looking at them little ads coming on IG.
Yeah, I be looking at
bro,
I be like, damn, them things hard, bro.
Sound good.
I heard a sample kit. It was based on like 80s TV shows, like Vice Chips, shit. Like, I'm like,
bro,
damn,
I'm about to
that's
get into
hard.
that shit.
Kanye, the Sunday Service group, they just dropped one.
Yeah,
it's on.
No way.
I'm gonna be real. In 2022, you can get whatever drum pack you want. Like I've downloaded Isaiah Rashad, Mick Jenkins type drum packs. I've downloaded like some old shit that D'Angelo used, Janet Jackson. Like you get, bro. We in the information age. Google.com.
And I
what
don't
you
want to
want.
give away everybody tips and shit, because I know there's some producers out there just doing loops and shit. Because I done heard them. Like they just looping shit and. They ain't really making beats like that.
But that's also a 2022 thing.
Exactly. And
it's working.
A lot of commercial beats.
It's working.
Yeah.
It's working because there's some shit on Kanye album that was off a loop pack, and the dude that got credit for it is only because the person that did the beat was off a loop pack. And that's like one of the stipulations with some of the loop packs is that you still have to credit the person that made the loop pack.
I met a dope up and coming producer from Atlanta, and he was working with like a major producer, and he was like, yo, this producer always goes out to like different parts of the world and be like, yo, just send me a bunch of loops, just give me a bunch of melodies, and then they go in and add their same signature drums to it and tweak it however they need to for that beat.
Think about how that's so.
It's like it's fucked up.
It's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code, but think about
back in the hip hop era, that was unheard of.
No, like, facts.
Like
facts.
Nah, you ain't. But
we in a different space now with people. We consuming music at such a high rate. How the hell do you keep up organically all the time? If you a powerhouse like a Kanye or Metro Boomin or London on the track, you know what I mean? How do you keep up?
But dude, let me ask a question. Do you think that waters down?
Most definitely. And that's why when people like Earth Gang drop, it hits harder.
Earth Gang shit.
You know what I mean? It definitely waters it down more. But when people drop them signature pieces,
about the past 3
you ain't listen to this shit.
Nah, it's kind of hard for me to listen to him.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm dumb late to the Earth Gang party. I was not a fan.
Like Mirrorland?
I was not a fan of Earth Gang. It was really you and somebody else bragging about them on Facebook that had me like, let me check out this album, and I did like it. I can
understand why I can understand why you like them.
Why would I like it?
Because they're reminiscent of Outkast.
Correct. I'm glad you know.
I know. And I see why.
But it's the substance too. Like
it's a lot of substance.
No. They do have content.
What's your beef with them?
No, I don't have beef with them. You know what though? It's like I ain't gonna lie. I can only take but so much melody. I have to be in the mood for a lot of melody, which I think they do that very well. Yeah. Even my guy, I was 2 songs in the crit, and I turned it off.
It was real melodic.
I was like, I'm not.
Damn.
I have to be in the mood.
Respect.
You know, I respect what they do, but it's like I have to be in the mood.
Especially with a guy like Crit, I'm usually like, okay, I can see the artist evolving and living life.
Yeah.
He's the only one I'm like, bro, I want country shit.
But see,
like at least twice on your project, every project.
I ain't know because I heard the first single, but I ain't know he was finna do that.
The whole
way.
I ain't gonna flex. If you know Crit always talked about how he felt like he was more of a singer than a rapper.
Yep.
And more of a producer than anything. You know what I mean?
But give me like
he talked about it on Mixed Messages.
Yeah.
Right.
I really want to sing, but I better rap.
You feel me? What you know?
That's my listen. If I could listen,
well,
I judge lyrics when they come to rap. I judge them. What I tattoo this on my skin, Mixed Messages is a tattooable
It is.
lyrical song.
Yeah.
Bro, a lot of Crip music got me through a lot.
But even like the dudes at the 85 South show had to, when they, I guess he let them listen in to this album like on a listening session.
Yeah.
And they told him, bro, you got to put a sub on there, like my sub. Like you got, like you know what I'm saying? You can't
Oh,
get
he was
away
on
from
95
that.
South.
But I don't like when you be
85
doing that
South,
shit.
85 South, I mean.
Yeah, because they was on his last album.
Oh, yeah?
They
You
did all
talking about
skits on
the
his
tracks
last album.
that, like, give me an example of a track like you feel like he needed,
like my sub series. Like
Hey,
you need
that
one of
boy-
those.
like that 215.
But because-
Yes.
yeah,
I
but-
hate that.
No.
I hate that.
But
bro,
because it's Crit, I gotta listen to it.
Yeah.
Even with 2 Chainz,
It's
this
like
most
Ross
recent
and Maybach
album,
music. You gotta
I was a
have
little
one.
bit-
Gotta have one.
That is a signature.
Gotta
but
have
I never
one.
liked it.
Hey, I needed to bury me in gold. That's what I needed.
Oh
that's
my
what-
God.
Right.
That's what I
I
wanted.
need a I gotta get away from
Hey,
that
that-
bullshit.
hey.
Bro, that
Hey, yeah,
album,
he-
that album is
yeah, he
classic.
on that.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
people
he
who
don't-
That
sleep
album
on
classic.
Crit too, because It's Better This Way is one of my favorite Crit projects. That one and
Bro.
King Remembered in Time.
Yeah, and during the mixtape era, he gave us a
The
lot
double
of
one?
solid mixtapes.
All of them in the beginning was flame. Big
I
Crit,
got the
See,
Peace on
Crit
Cole.
That was
Cole
an
in
era.
the beginning.
The mixtape era.
Because
Crit was part of that too.
Hold on.
Crit was definitely part of the
Crit
mixtape
was part of
era.
that mixtape
He
era
definitely was
too.
part- That's what I'm
I
saying. He
know,
gave
I
us a
know,
lot of
yeah,
solid
yeah.
mixtapes.
Yeah.
Hold up. We gonna hold that. We gonna hold that. This is a good part of the conversation. Yeah, sip some more of that. Listen, I hope y'all tuned in. We got the homie Brainstorm live in full effect in the building. You know what I'm saying? Glad to have him. You got another mix?
I sent 3.
Yeah, she got him.
All right, cool. We gonna play
And
another
this man, bro,
mix.
this man be trying my G on camera.
I ain't heard none of them. I ain't heard you just done skip the boy in this thing.
bro, you know it's
send
butter.
it to him then. I
You
don't
know
care.
it's butter.
Oh, that's what's up. We gonna play one of these buttery mixes by my sister, the Don. I gotta say all the time with all the shine, DJ Don Rock. You know them things last about 12-15 minutes top. So when we come back, we gonna get into some rap debates because it was a spirited one, and yeah, we gonna get into it, man. So listen, keep it locked right here. This episode 8 of the Midnight Oil, man. We gonna be back in about 10-12 minutes. All right, don't go nowhere.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
Egyptian on the description, my royal highness. So many pluses when I bust that can't be no modest. Went from yelling crickets and crows, bitches and hoes to queen things. Over the years I've been up on my toes, and yes I sing things like Kilroy, chill boy, because them folks might think you soft talking like that. Man, fuck them niggas, I'm going off and coming right back like boomerangs when you throw 'em. With these old ghetto poems, think it is better form when they can let they throw 'em. Down from hitchhiking and biting niggas into the temple they call the body. Now everybody got it, had it, talked about it amongst they friends. Coming around my crew looking jazzy, wanna pretend like you Miss Goody. 4 shoes, even Bo knew that you got poked. Like acupuncture patients while our nation is a broke, straight sinking. I hate thinking that these the future mamas up by chillin'. They fucking a different nigga every time they get the feeling too. I'm willing to go the extra kilo. Me there just to see my senorita get her pillow. On the side of my bed where no good ever stayed. House and doctor was the games we used to play, but now it's real jazzy bed.
What I go by now. That's just the way it is. Drop that bitch when I feel like it. And you gon' still like it. That's just the way it is. bitch when I feel like it, and you gon' still like it.
Renovating the ghettos, moving me elsewhere. Daddy didn't see pension, they took his health care. Affordable housing, they fed us welfare. Showed us Tony Montana, teachers couldn't care less. A young prince in Miami, son of a pharaoh. This is deeper than raps, I can't run from the echoes. I still hear the screams under my mattress box springs. I still see the cream. Mac 11 next to Grammy invitations. I'm never quiet, tell my niggas all my aspirations. No more beefing with rappers, it's just murder or nothing. New positions, the master, I perfected the others. Niggas shoot for the magic, never heard them a tumble. These are lucrative assets, golden words that are mumbled. I needed management and a mansion that I could squeeze another phantom in. Negative people just seem to fail first. I said I'm a genius, put in the leg work. You step to my niggas, suggest you stay alert. No, I've never been lenient, nor a man of mercy. I stick my dick in her, tell her my net worth. Then we stare at each other and see who catch first. A pretty chick, she resembles Stacey Dash. If it was her, she had to kiss my feet and lick my ass. Pussy nigga want war till it's bonjour. Consider sitting a bomb outside your mom's door. Got your people alarmed cause we the armed force. Easy as leaking a song before I go on tour.
Fuck that, we get a whooping anyway. It don't make no goddamn difference. Fuck that. Yeah, don't lose the beat, motherfucker. Take the garbage out.
Flow, yeah, quarter thing to a whole thing, whole game work. Hear the bitch with that extended clip with that revolver shit, it serve the same purpose. Eagles beaming up the Scotty in my crack lobby, I can smell the cane burning. Michael Jordan, 1985, bitch, I travel with a cocaine circus. Put them epinations on your clown ass. Catch a nigga up and leave him down bad. I go get a pack and take a nigga town and fuck his bitches with my out-of-town ass. Bomb on niggas like Nagasaki, rocket next to my pocket, I like a body. Drop the check on the bit, many niggas be looking like baby mamas in these Maseratis. Bitch, I fuck up your face with a razor, I make sure your motherfucking family came through your body. Nigga thugging this shit, put my blood in this shit, prick my finger, Alfredo Illuminati. Joe Pesci pushing product, you niggas is sweeter than Joe Exotic. On the run like a soda, so fuck the police is a nigga be chillin' in the Habana. Police caught him with a whole thing, now they stitching main whole game working. Gangland made a lane in it, and my name in it, it's a game murder. All my raps in the crack files, bitch, I got them up at the vault. I'm the reason your mama be smoking that Brilla when ripping them containers off. Yeah, he can beaming up the Scotty in my crack lobby, y'all can smell the cane burning. Gangland, if you put a hit on Freddie Kane, it'll be a game murder. 1985, Michael Jordan, bitch, I travel with a cocaine, so the smoke God level like a low speak, I make a song.
I just hit the interstate, I just did it in the day. They don't boot up on me, better boot up on your bae. Now you in danger cause you hate. She push Mercedes with the ease, I got bitches on the way. In a rush like a chase, my country's nothing of a thing. I hit the blunt and then I blink. Bitch, I'm about to break the bank. Bitch, I'm about to bring the pain. Bitch, I'm about to bring it back. Chris Rocks on the rings, spin the top of Buffy, yeah. She was calling back to back. She was riding with the gang, she was riding with a Mac, nigga, that was that. Yeah, stop from the south side, south side, south side. I'm a real player, I'm a real player, ain't I? I pull up in this bitch looking clean, might cross your couch just like AI. I met this bitch out in Bayside, picked a friend up in Bay Pines. Said she fuck with me since Lakeside, said she bust it down for me even the daytime. The dreams still shining the moonlight, ain't nothing left to do but move right. I'm so ahead of you like two times the charm. I'm charming, you too fine, new wine, ooh I wanna sip, yeah. Am I putting too much clip on my chip? Let me stop playing. I came in off the strip, yeah. Came in off the strip, what? I was ripping every beat that Smokey had said. Tell him like, you ain't put in on it. Tell him again, look, you ain't put in on it. Don't you ever play me with that shit, yeah. I just hit the interstate, I just did it in the day. They don't boot up on me, better boot up on your bae. Now you in danger cause you hate. She push Mercedes with the ease, I got bitches on the way. In a rush like a chase, my country's nothing of a thing. I hit the blunt and then I blink. Bitch, I'm about to break the bank. About to break the bank, it's broken, I know it. I keep it going, I was focused on rolling. I keep it flowing, I was something like a poet.
Two bitches in the backseat, rolling up a fat sheet. Smoke good on a bad week, cruising down on Georgia Ave. I hit my little cousin block. Gotta get some game to the thoughts. I roll smooth in a hard top coupe, it's dark blue. Thuggin' with my bottom bitch, she really the truth. I bust a right, a left, all hands on deck. Hit the blade 10 fade, got the hose on check. I'm styling, on a punk trick, I'm sliding. Really cross country, had the hose on the island. Flashy, bitch, you ain't that classy. Pop a little pussy, shut your mouth, don't sass me. You pass me, catch me looking clean on the set. Real life piece, keep the mink on the vest. I'm big time, had to sprinkle finesse. Whole crew cap talking Mitchell and Ness. Y'all ain't real. Old square ass niggas.
Sliding through the point, had to hit B&J. Hammers on the 50, but I still let it swing. Maneuver. Gotta make a shake. Bitches tapping in, cause I'm living what I say. Mackin', 4-5 packin'. Had to switch it up, cause my 9 kept jammed. Had a bitch named Cassie, I think she was a catfish. Bad in real life, so she far from a catfish. Cut a bitch off so fast, I ain't happy. Like my bitch is automatic, I don't do the manual. Bitch, I'm proud, I'ma buy you stocks and shit. This a long-term play, hell, it's bigger than the trick. Profile, bitch, I'm on my P's and Q's. Rap on this bitch, so the P's.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.
He knows.
Also, you can't tell me like somebody like 40 don't have a sound when he produced next door. Like that's a sound.
That's a sound.
That's his sound.
The whole OVO is his sound.
That's literally called OVO sound.
No, fact. That's a sound.
That's his sound.
A lot of the weekend.
It's no different than Punch, or not Punch, but who does the mix? Ali does all the mixing for TDE.
Yeah.
So it's no different.
So you would
than
know
him.
it when it come on. Any OVO sound, you gonna know it when it come on.
Yeah.
Not all.
I ain't gonna know it. I ain't gonna.
You know OVO sound.
I know a Neptune's beat when that bitch drop. That's Neptune.
You know, if you don't know, you gonna look.
I ain't gonna lie.
Jermaine Dupri. I know that's a J.
Nah, I don't know every Jermaine. I don't know.
Jermaine. I can't
You
lie.
Maybe not the new ones.
No, there's no way you could tell me Usher
Back
Superstar
in
is
the
a Jermaine
90s.
Dupri the beat. Like, it's the Jermaine Dupri production. Like, I can't.
He didn't make that beat. I don't think.
Yeah, he produced. Well,
Not Superstar.
Make the
That's
beat.
too funky.
Yeah.
He didn't do that.
I know that shit too.
because he produced the album.
Yeah, when he did the album, he didn't do that beat
Yeah,
though.
he
I'm
did
almost
that.
positive.
Nah, we gonna
Matter of
see.
fact, I know
That
he did.
is a fire
He didn't do
ass
that beat.
beat.
He didn't do that beat. That was it's two dudes that did that beat.
Damn, who wrote that song?
what's
That's
their
a
name,
fire
bro?
song.
Superstar.
Yeah.
It's two
Got a
dudes
lot
that
of
did
writers,
that beat.
man. Robin Thicke was in his
I
bag on
just
that
want to
shit
say
too.
Babyface just because. I just know Babyface.
What you mean, Robin Thicke?
Robin Thicke wrote on the album.
Confessions?
He
I
wrote
ain't know
"Can You
that.
Handle It."
Oh,
That's Paula Patton singing the
Paula
hook.
Patton. She can sing.
His wife. She ain't really sing. Can you handle it?
Oh, can I handle?
Yeah,
I
she just
can
talking.
handle it.
Oh, right.
Hey, you right? He said this nigga the Oracle. Hey, you the Oracle, bro.
Damn, that's that shit.
And if you
That's
listen,
that
if you
jam.
close your eyes and listen to it, you can hear
Sound
Robin
like
Thicke.
some Robin, yeah. Cause usually when
That
a
do
person
sound
plays
like some
song,
Robin Thicke.
You can kind of hear them.
That
God
one
damn.
That's crazy.
That baby, can
There's
you
probably a
handle?
reference around here somewhere
That
with
sounds
him
like
on it.
Robin.
I heard the reference of. I know this going to rub people the wrong.
Yo,
Hold up.
okay.
I heard the reference. I remember I heard the reference of Joe's More and More. Mm-hmm. You know who wrote that?
Who?
R. Kelly.
Yep.
Oh, sound like
Probably
it.
sounded better.
And it sounded like
Way. And when I had it, listen, I had it on a mixtape.
Yeah.
I had it on a mixtape. Why I let somebody hold that mixtape? I never got
Never
that
got it
back.
back. It's on YouTube.
Joe was pretty
For real.
solid.
It's on
You
YouTube.
also like on Superstar.
Or
Since we
maybe
talking
not,
about
my
it,
bad.
you know
It
who
might
sung the background vocals on that?
Oh, I know.
Faith Evans.
Of Superstar?
She on Superstar?
Yeah, she
I'm
got
trying to
backgrounds in
think.
there.
I was finna say I don't want to hear no lead vocals.
No what?
No lead vocals.
Jermaine,
not the stomps. I don't know.
what? Superstar. Okay, Superstar had a lot of producers.
Yeah,
It's a lot of- it's Jermaine, Lil Jon, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, Robin Thicke,
Lil Jon.
Brian Michael Cox, my guy, Just Blaze.
Ooh, on Superstar?
Yeah, bro. Everybody in the fucking
Jimmy
studio.
Jam and Terry Lewis.
No wonder this album
you
went
wanna talk?
diamond.
Hey, now if you want to talk about a sound,
What?
That's a sound.
that's now
And
that
now
is
that you
a
think
sound.
about it, now that you think about it, Superstar can't pass for their like.
That's that is a sound. That if you go back from early '80s, late
Who we talking
'70s to Jimmy Jam.
Terry Lewis.
So
Oh, let me look 'em
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis
Put me
did
on.
a lot of Prince. Some of but
Hold on. You don't know who Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis?
I don't.
She's a
don't.
sponge, but let me
But
tell
she
you
a
something about her.
sponge.
She's a sponge.
Yeah.
Hey, so she don't know.
Yeah, so you
Hey,
put her.
It's
Tell her.
2022.
Yeah.
After I look them up,
So
I
listen.
know.
Okay, look. Can you stand in the ring?
Ooh.
Okay.
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Let's wait a while.
Damn, anything in the 80s,
yeah.
90s, early 90s, that was Jimmy Jam.
SOS, they SOS bag.
Yeah.
If you
The
would,
SOS band.
Yeah.
People always talking about.
them.
But the dome, but the dome, but the dome.
Oh.
That's it, yeah.
Bro, you never know who you been fans of the whole time.
I don't care. Listen,
That's why I love producers, bro. Like, that's why I love producers even more than artists. To sit and think of this
Yeah.
in your head. Or even start it and not have it finished yet and just go off of the vibe. Like,
Bro, niggas starting off with a metronome.
bro, I was
Every
Bro.
time you done with a beat, you be like,
I
nigga,
was watching
Might
the
lead a
Rick
metronome
James
in the
documentary, right? And the way he made Super Freak, like they was high, obviously, of
course.
And then the dude just hit that don't like that bass line.
Yeah.
Ooh, they didn't.
Hey,
And
but when you high, shit hit different.
James was like,
Hey, I nigga heard the whole song. Press record.
Yeah. He said, hold that.
and back then, if I ain't mistaken, you
And he had
only
some
had
white-
but so much reel and track.
Yeah.
I was just
So you got to
If you
get this
notice,
shit
that's
right.
one of the few songs that got like 2 intros to it. It got a like build up. It got the bass line, the don, then
Right.
dun, and then all that shit.
Right.
That's
Then
2
all the instruments come
intros.
in.
That's a lot of real. So you know it was him and then 2 high ass white boys for the engineer in there mixing that shit up.
They was just having fun back
We
then,
need
man.
more real. real. That's crazy.
Producers are like fucking superheroes.
I miss the days when we used to get like CDs and you buy the, and you
read all the
up
credits.
sleeve and you read-
That's how I know all this shit.
Yo, I went to Daddy Cool Records recently and I bought a few CDs and I was like, yo, I missed this experience of being able to just open up the little booklet, look at the pictures, see who wrote what, who got credit for what.
Yeah, man. I missed them days. That's how I became a Rap-A-Lot Jay Prince fan.
From the CD book, the cover?
Just always seeing his name.
And all of that shit. Yeah.
For real. And then you hear about certain, then it was later you hear about certain stores, and then it's like, damn, that's Jay Prince. The fuck is Jay Prince? They always talk about Jay.
No facts.
You can always tell a lot from a CD cover. Always. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I remember this random as shit, bro. But Jodeci, when I think it was Freaking You came out.
After the after party.
I'm looking at the album in the back, and Devontae's name was just big as shit everywhere. Why
bro,
is this nigga
Devontae,
one of the most unheralded
that
producers of all time.
Devontae Swing can be linked to be responsible for Timberland, for Missy, for Genuine, for Aaliyah.
One of the most unheralded
that whole
producers of all time
was Devontae.
Damn.
Hey, that nigga was on one in that CD cover though.
Listen,
because that nigga made sure his name was bigger than everyone else on every song. You know how to have like KC, JoJo, Devontae, big as shit, bro. Like that shit was nuts, man. But Devontae was nice. That's another slept on producer.
When Devontae got in his rap bag and did them shits with Tupac.
Oh yeah. I came to bring the pain.
Listen, that was a whole, and it sounded like nothing. You can hear, like you can. I can just imagine. That's one of them songs. I can just imagine what it was like in the studio that night.
Nigga was high.
Plenty alcohol.
Yeah,
you can hear all
and
the
women.
Tupac
Women
voice.
was in there.
Hey, yo,
when he's saying "fuck your boyfriend," you can hear it on his. You can hear the alcohol. You can hear the alcohol. Like,
that was 4:27 in the morning.
Yeah,
everybody was lit.
That shit.
They probably just left some award show.
Yeah, KC and JoJo, they in the studio somewhere. They wildin'. Like, man. That's when. It's like, but now you really gotta dig. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how when people be like such and such. I be like, for real? How the hell you know that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the only way I can really tell is like if some people do like joint projects.
Yep.
I be reading, man. Let me Google this.
How y'all feel about joint projects?
I think it's good.
I think it's cool if it's like I'm big on cohesion.
Yeah.
Same.
So if albums sound just like mixtapes, I don't really go back to them. But albums that like are cohesive.
Yeah.
So if they make sense, like we're talking about the new guys like Dirk and
Lil Baby.
Yeah. They shit was very cohesive.
Yeah.
Cause
that was a hard project.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people weren't talking about that one.
The contrast of like Dirk's melodies versus the Baby's like
flow.
Cadence.
I'm gonna tell you one that everybody hype up that I ain't looking forward to.
The Baby and
no, okay. It's one that everybody like. I can't wait till it's just never gonna drop.
Kendrick and Cole.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear my boy K-Dot show
I'm good. It goes. Of course. Hey,
I wanted.
We do need that.
There was rumblings back in the day that Jay-Z and Lil Wayne was gonna make a joint project.
I don't want to hear that.
All of that, all the Love Wayne show.
Wait,
Jay-Z at one point.
Want to hear the Carter series?
No.
I mean, not now. I probably would have wanted to back then.
I'm talking about
when Wayne had Big Love for Mr. Carter.
They got a song together on
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter. It's another one too.
I got Hello Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Hello Brooklyn.
Hello Brooklyn. Oh damn,
I didn't
that's
like
a memory.
neither one of them.
Neither one.
Damn.
Oh Lord, have
I didn't like neither.
And that's one of my favorite albums.
What's that?
American Gangster.
Oh,
stay right there.
Yeah,
we talk about that a lot. Let's stay right there.
Yeah,
this is my thought.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I think the sound of American Gangster birthed. I think the sound of American Gangster birthed Deeper Than Rap by Rick Ross.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course.
facts.
And Deeper Than Rap is one of Ross's hardest albums.
Bro,
That's
you
when
take that
Ross
over
took
Teflon
the
Don.
turn.
When Ross dropped that, we talk about it all the
dang.
time. When Ross dropped that album,
That's when
he
Ross took the turn.
That was right
Yeah.
after Triller.
But
Teflon Don is his classic only because of all the hits
Classic.
on it.
that's what I'm
Facts.
saying.
Deeper Than Rap
Deeper
is when
Than
that
Rap
nigga
was-
that's
stepped
when
up
he
that
took
bar
the
level.
turn.
Yeah.
He stepped up
I
that
got
bar
a
Yeah,
feeling,
but-
nigga, really that money
His
be the
whole
root.
his whole and I think we talked about it before. Diddy gave him the sauce.
Yeah.
That's why I do.
Yeah.
I was going to
Diddy
ask this
gave him the
earlier.
sauce.
I think he is like the southern version of Biggie.
Facts.
Ross?
Think?
Facts. Facts.
Yeah. If you take Rick Ross's voice and you put it with Pusha T's cadence, Biggie is alive.
Yeah.
Cause you know if you're a Clips fan and you listen to that second album, was it Hell Hath No Fury?
Yeah.
Fury, yeah.
Pusha did her whole album. He
Yeah.
did his best Biggie rendition.
Yeah.
And it was on point.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to
His
that.
new song is
Yeah.
fire too. Diet Coke. That shit is.
Listen, don't get me started about Pusha T.
Pusha ain't never
Pusha
gonna fall
T.
off.
Nah.
Ever. In life.
I need a
don't
Pusha
think-
He's the
T and
only.
Freddie
He's the
Gibbs
only.
collab.
I think he's the.
Hell no.
Pusha T and Freddie Gibbs on a song together. You sleep. You
yeah.
sleep.
I mean,
Be one of the most legendary Cocaine Brothers songs you ever heard in your life.
Pusha gonna rip it.
Pusha gonna rip it, and
Yes.
Freddie Gibbs ain't gonna let.
Freddie
up.
is
ain't
going.
gonna let up.
Freddie ain't gonna let
You
up,
gonna
and Pusha
remember
finna-
Freddie though.
But you, don't sleep on what Push gonna give you though. With
Oh,
that,
never.
I think.
Never.
Yeah, but just one
But
of my wishes.
Freddie gonna make you remember. I can't hear him for all right. A collab,
Not like a
song?
whole
Yeah.
project, just a song.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I just need a song.
I don't
Yeah. I don't know about all together.
I'd
but
rather
I
Freddie.
fuck with
I'd
it.
rather Freddie and Ross do a collab project.
I want to hear Pusha and Saha. Random. But I would like to hear.
That wouldn't be bad.
I think it would just.
But I feel
I don't know what they
that
would rap
album would be
about.
so split.
I don't know what they would rap about.
Coke, dope.
Hey, no dope on Sundays.
No dope on Sundays.
Then make it dope on Saturdays. I don't know
We
shit.
didn't even get how much
they both
Saha
rap about drugs.
that. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But, matter of fact, don't they got a song on?
They got a song on
Yeah,
there.
on No Dope on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like the producer and rapper collabs though.
Me
better
too. That's why.
Oh, facts.
And that's why
unmatched.
Nas has had his resurgence because he got in that bit with Hit Boy and made two
Boy
or
knew
three
what to
bangers.
do with Nas. Hit Boy say Nas.
He put about 3 to 5 more years on it.
Nas, we in rare form for the next 3 to 5 years.
I'm
That's
telling
what they
you.
jumping and bring you.
I'm telling you, that's what
Facts.
Dave East's problem is, man. He need better production. He need better production.
I think Nas always needed better production.
Yep, Nas.
Yeah.
Nas.
That was
The knock
it.
on
That's
Nas
what
was
it-
his
That was
beat.
probably
was
the
horrible.
only knock on the scouting report.
Yeah.
he's nice with the lyrics.
But
it's beats.
But it's understandable because Illmatic has an all-star cast of producers.
Illmatic. I don't even want to.
it took me a while to get.
What
on
is
that. I ain't gonna lie.
Pete Rock,
This ain't the one for Max.
Premier,
It took me a while to get
RZA, Q-Tip,
shit.
like it's the gamut of at that time the producers.
Pete Rock.
Yeah.
What's the
If
one
I ain't
after
mistaken,
Illmatic?
Pete Rock was on there.
Lord
Yeah.
mercy.
What's the one after Illmatic?
Yeah,
It was written.
Oh,
and then
mine.
still
that's
Matic.
when
my-
I
that's
gave
my
you
top.
power.
It's
Yeah,
we
that's
talking about
mine.
which
yeah,
album
that
got
was
from?
man,
I
yeah.
never sleep because
Yeah.
sleep is the cousin of death.
That was the first.
That's
one.
the first.
That's the
one.
first one. Oh,
That's
okay.
Illmatic. That's
Yeah.
Illmatic.
Okay.
It took me a while to get on.
New York State of Mind. Boom, dun, dun. That's Premier.
Yeah, I ain't no Nas fan like that. Hey, that nigga Louis swept me up and down about that Illmatic. That nigga was
I ain't
took
gonna
me a while
lie.
to
For
get
a
on
long
Illmatic,
time, Nas was like my favorite.
Yeah.
Bro, from New York.
You gotta think
Nas
too,
was
though. Like
real big.
people don't understand. Nas made Illmatic, right? The shit. The type of. Have you heard Illmatic?
Right.
So you can attest that it's a good album.
Yes, especially for that time.
He was 18, 19 years old. He said he wrote that at 16.
Shit.
But this is the thing, nah. Remember at this time, nah, everybody was 16, 17, 18, bro.
But everybody
Outkast was 16, 17.
okay,
bro.
and look what we
Pac
hold.
was damn near 19, 20.
But we didn't hear Pac until he got older. Like we heard Illmatic. Okay, this man was the man at. His album came out. His classic album came out at 19. Not that he was being polished,
right?
Or we gon' he was that age
and
and
for the
put
first
that out.
album, your first album, you sounded better than a lot
Like
of
we
these.
got Reasonable Doubt at 26 for Jay-Z.
Right.
You know what I mean? Outkast too, but we look what we hold Outkast though.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like we hold Outkast high as hell.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up?
I said what I said.
Hold
Look what they whole Outkast. I wasn't the biggest Outkast fan. No.
But the Outkast debate is different than the Andre 3000 debate.
What's different?
Go ahead, I'm gonna
I
let him tell.
forgot what you said.
Well, hold on. What's the debate? Hold on.
Go ahead, John.
Hey, go ahead, John. That's my favorite group.
I already know.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
So we had I ain't scared. I said I fuck with him. I ain't scared. But listen, I said this. What I said.
Okay.
So I was like, I said it before. I'm like, I think I don't want to call it hype.
Okay.
I don't want to call it gas. I think we put Andre on this level because his artistry, his overall artistry is, it's up there. But like, I don't know a lot of Andre quotables. I don't. You know,
be careful with the face
just
brain.
Listen, a few months ago,
he gonna ask your ass, give you
a few months ago, I was like, because I'm able now with a grown ear, I'm able now to listen to people I wasn't on at once upon a time. Like I've been on the Yo Son kick. You know, I've been on this Yo Son kick lately.
Okay.
I did not like Mobb Deep growing up, but for some reason, for the past 2 weeks, I've been on Prodigy.
Okay.
I don't know what it's been.
Yeah.
One day I was on a Outkast kick, and I was like, let me see what the fuck. So, what's it called? The skewing on the Barbie. Common denominator, the nigga numerator. Never know who. I was like, okay. I'm like, all right, I like this one. You know what I'm saying? I say, okay, I like this one. Okay. Let me try to find something else. I like his verse on.
You don't like Aquemini? You don't like his verse on Aquemini? Alien could blend right on in with your skin. Look again, because I swear I spot one every now and then.
When they was on the Aliens kick, I wasn't on that.
So you don't like, nigga, they made them gas. They got some shit that'll blow out your back from where they stay at.
No.
Yo,
that was 96.
He got quotable. I'm happy you got quotable. We ain't have quotable.
Oh, that was 96. That was, listen, if it was 96, 97, 98, AT Aliens, all right. AT Aliens came out. Volume 2 had done. Jay-Z had done dropped Volume 2. I was trying to hear about somebody selling some dope and had some girls.
I get a slap of doubt for niggas slinging quarter keys. Come on, that's all in the first album. Southern Playalistic, that's all they talking
that shit
about.
Hard.
We slinging dope. We smoking. We finna put.
Yeah.
I can go back. I can go back and listen to it. Man, I can go back and listen to it now.
Oh, our Heavenly Father, why do you even bother watching over me growing up a little G when mama thought I would have been?
All right, so who outside of you know that, Brain?
I know, but you know.
A lot of people know that,
I knew who I was talking to.
But I ain't know it word for word. That's why
I'm a cat.
But I knew who I was talking to. But I was like, listen. And then I said, I don't think that was the same conversation we was talking about Bun B. I think I was talking about Pimp C.
Yeah.
I was like, Pimp C has, to me, more quotables
than Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Andre on Black Ice.
Andre, period.
But I understand what he's saying though, because we do quote Pimp C a lot as a culture.
Hell yeah.
Like we do.
Ooh, Pimp C?
Yeah.
I like Pimp C. Nah. You gonna put Pimp C with Dre?
You damn right I am. I'm gonna tell you why. You already know that. Listen, he's not going to be mentioned in your greatest lyricist. He's not. But his quotables.
Yeah, he got them. He got them.
Bitches jocking niggas hating drunk off gin and Socko. If he keep on talking
that's
shit,
an unfair
I'll knock his meat out of Socko.
What you just asked me? That's an unfair metric. But what you just asked me? How many people know that, Ja?
A lot of people know that, Bray.
Okay. So let's bring it home. a song they both on.
Who got the quotable on that? You know that whole first verse.
My bitches choose a lover, never fuck without a.
That's because the beat
Stacks,
drop.
bro. Stacks. It's obviously stacks. It's obviously stacks.
Quote it.
Spaceships don't come equipped with rearview mirrors. They dip. Come on. Do they? They don't come with rearview mirrors. I'm just
Money
saying.
on the dresser, drive a compressor.
See, but look, bro.
Come
So,
on,
look,
you
look,
2
Hold
Chainz.
on.
I was ready. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, so I CC'd every girl that I CC round town. Come
No
on,
facts.
I
you know
smashed
that.
up the gray one.
Check me out.
me a red.
No disrespect.
We hit the parking lot.
We hold the quotables too high. We hold the quotables too high.
Quotables.
We hold the quotables too high.
But quotables do make your
Quotables
verse.
is why you be
Quotables,
quotables is
dog.
why you ride for 2 Chainz so hard, bro. And I love Chainz. I ain't saying nothing wrong about
I
Chainz.
like
Don't come
Chainz.
at me, but I know that
But
why you ride
listen, but 2
that
Chainz
hard
can
for
really
quotables.
rap.
Yeah.
2 Chainz can rap.
He can.
2 Chainz can. This
With
is
the best
thing.
on. With the best on.
I be telling
many-
you.
Y'all niggas wild.
How many 2
Yo,
Chainz? How many 2
2
Chainz?
Chainz can rap. 2 Chainz can rap.
Yeah,
I'm
how
not taking
many-
that away from him.
how
I'm not
many-
taking that away. I ain't taking that away. The wordplay is nice, and I love the comedy in it. It's dope. But like you tell me a lot, niggas be playing, and when you play a
Watch.
lot, am I wrong to
But
feel
even
like?
when,
that you playing?
who you know can say they did tracks with De La Soul, right? Mm-hmm. I can't even name. He said it in a song. His heart. My favorite, which I think is his. I ain't heard him rap like that since.
Bro, it's the Mercy verse for me.
That was tight. His Mercy verse was tight.
Oh, 2 Chainz?
Yeah,
That was tight.
it was tight. Catch
That was
up to my
top tier for him.
campaign.
That was top tier.
Color of mayonnaise.
I'm drunk and high.
I'm drunk and high. Yeah, he
That was
was
top
that
tier.
wave.
Drinking champagne.
Yeah, he was on the wave.
Airplane.
But his verse on he got a freestyle called Free. He got a mixtape called Freebase.
Oh, that's
That's his heart.
Hey,
Freebase is
Freebase
bro.
is hard.
2
Freebase,
Chainz went
he
to
was-
mixtape crazy at one
Yeah.
point, and that was a good one.
He went
True Religion is my
stupid.
shit. That's still my.
Oh, that's classic.
That's classic.
That's hip-hop
when we talk
history
about
right there.
greatest, some
Yeah.
of the greatest
That's
mixtapes of all time. I'm gonna put that up there with all the shit that Jeezy did.
Oh, here we go.
I can't do that.
I
but
will
it's
put
up there.
Wait, whoa,
Put
whoa,
that
whoa,
up
whoa,
there. I
whoa,
wouldn't do
whoa,
that,
whoa.
but it's up
It
there.
was-
Jeezy,
it was-
Jeezy had a
listen,
mixtape
True
run. now.
Religion.
Oh, big
True
facts.
Religion is listen. Big Sean, who you say had Big Sean, Jadakiss,
Yeah.
and Raekwon on their fucking mixtape, bro.
That's cool. That's cool.
And it was dope.
That's cool. That's cool. But let's not forget when Jeezy dropped, bro.
Come on, bro.
That shit changed
It's
the
too
whole
many.
dynamic.
Don't let me get
was
started
South.
with Jeezy.
Yeah.
It was immediate.
Mixtape still
I
being
still
played
put
right
it
now
up
in the
there.
clubs.
Yeah, I still play shit like that.
Right now.
Jeezy Trap or Die.
Come
was
on.
Damn near.
Jeezy. You getting this shit, man?
I'll
This nigga sound like
still put True
You
Religion.
know what?
on there.
I really cannot think of one down south mixtape that's greater than Trap or Die.
No, I can't either.
Other than Wayne.
I about to say.
But Wayne's don't
He
even
got
fuck
so
with Trap or
many,
Die.
yeah.
Wayne don't fuck with Trap or Die.
And
Trap or
Jeezy
Die.
got so many classic like mixtapes.
But I don't know, man. When Wayne and that Drought series.
I was about to say Drought.
All that shit
Drought
was
3
cool.
legendary.
Yeah.
All that shit was cool.
But when Jeezy
but when
dropped,
Trap
it
or
was-
Die, every
I think-
car in every
I think
city
too-
Last time I checked, I was the man on these streets.
I think
that
too
was it.
because that came off more like an album.
What's that? That's
It was a street
his
album. That's what they used to call street albums.
No facts.
No, the mixtape.
The mixtape.
the mixtape. Trap or
Yeah,
Die.
because that's what they call street albums. Like
right.
you can't get the label to pick your shit up, so I'm gonna release this shit as a mixtape
Facts.
Yeah.
and then sell it to the streets.
We getting money over here.
That's why it was no like. That's why it was no jack beats or nothing. It was all original music.
Yeah. But that was
That shit is up there.
But that's why I say Trap or Die defined the era though.
Bitch,
It did.
I don't know if
and
the
if I
2
ain't,
Chainz did.
y'all let me think what I think.
Yeah, right. Hey.
Hey, he was saying some shit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jeezy was. He was, but he. You
What
know,
that nigga say? Y'all trying to say I ain't lyrical? Fuck, I'm trying to press y'all niggas.
Niggas? Yeah. If
They
Aiden was
say
a
I
crime,
couldn't
they'll
spit.
arrest y'all
What he
niggas.
say?
Y'all
Niggas
niggas.
say I couldn't spit, so I spit in his face.
Hey, nigga got Jeezy quotables for days.
Yeah.
Jeezy could not return
Jeezy
that
got
feeling.
quotables too now.
Jeezy, oh man,
Quotables.
He
too
can't-
many, too
Yeah,
many.
too many.
Yeah.
So you
Too
put
many.
so y'all put Trap or Die like
Trap or
Trap or Die
Die.
my
It's up
top.
there.
Yeah.
And
It's
in
up there for
terms
me.
of down south mixtapes,
Oh, okay. Now
Not overall.
No, I got it up there. I got it up there in 10.
Shit. So I had a question.
Go ahead.
When we was talking about if the South had a Mount Rushmore, who would be on it?
It's funny. Hey, it's funny. We have
From
this
the
conversation
South.
at the shop all
Who
the
would be
time.
on it?
These is like heated debates.
That's a
at the
debate.
shop.
That's
Because
a debate. Yeah.
I
You
think
can only put 4.
everybody's
You only put
Mount
4
Rushmore
facts.
is going to be different. So
Facts. I feel like we all have a different one.
because
But who
everybody's
would you-
perspective and what they went through and shit was going on, and you know what I
I
mean.
ain't never thought about that. Who?
But
give
Mount
us some
Rushmore, the South.
Oh, the South. Damn, Jeezy definitely going on.
I'm gonna tell you, Outkast has to be on there.
Both of them?
Yes.
Outkast. Dog.
They both have. The only reason.
So you're gonna. So hold on. When you put their face up there.
Oh shit!
boy-
I see what you saying.
Big boy, don't
Hey,
talk.
They
Hey,
won.
hold
They
No,
won.
no.
They won
Because
Stone.
listen, because I never sleep on. I think Big Boy is a better MC, rapper.
Okay.
Like if I then I say no. Listen.
MC.
Like if I had to pick somebody out like on some battle shit, like go sick 'em. I'm not finna go get Andre. I'm finna get Big Boy.
get Big Boy.
Big Boy is finna.
But
He's
also-
a dog. But it's like. But all right. My question is this: if you put them on there, are they gonna take up 2 spaces? Or are they
Now you take up 1.
They gotta take up 1.
Take up 1.
They gotta take up 1.
Take up 1.
They gotta take up one.
They gotta
Yeah.
take up 1.
But
So
also
maybe just put their logo.
That's what I'm saying.
For me though, it's gonna shift, bro. Cause like, damn, like I'm putting Master P on the Mount Rushmore of the South.
I
can
respect
see
him,
why
but he
you
ain't
would
going
say
on.
You know what I'm
mine.
saying?
I
Like
can respect him.
that's the route I'm going for. Cause it's
Now,
like
are we doing rap? Or are we doing?
Let's do rap. Let's just
if
do
we
rap.
doing artists,
You just
like
want to do
overall.
impact.
No, let's
cause
just
that's what I count for like the Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? I do count a lot of impact, and cause he rap, that's why I'm putting Uncle Luke on my Mount Rushmore. of
So
the
when we
South.
say No Limit and Master P, what impact did he have? I'm just asking. I just want to know what impact you think he had.
Master P,
Yes.
man, this nigga so dope. Played basketball.
Yeah, he did.
No,
And that
but
basketball
it's-
shit legendary.
He did sell dope and play, but he
That basketball
I'll stop
shit
you when you stop
legendary.
lying.
He
I'll
rapped.
stop you when you stop telling the truth.
that
Russ.
sound like a lot of rappers.
Master P, apart from Jay Prince, because we never saw Jay Prince. Master P was the first like independent. Well, besides Uncle Luke, independent like superstar, like rap superstar
Nah,
that we
facts.
saw.
He broke
was
one
so
of the
big,
best
I didn't even know
album
he was-
deals
Yeah.
for any black entrepreneur
Like-
in the music
And damn near
music
everybody,
business.
with
Yeah.
the exception of maybe Mac.
And then you got to think,
went platinum.
every album,
Everybody went
that's
platinum.
what, every album in that deal went gold or platinum.
Damn near
Okay,
everybody
okay,
did.
okay, so hold on.
That's
so hold
crazy.
On.
That's the part about Master P
They
that
were dropping
impressed me the
albums
most.
every week.
I can't add that.
That's
I can't
crazy.
add that into it because then you start going
He
into
wasn't going mine though.
you go into underlying things what made them go platinum and gold, which wasn't really platinum and gold.
What you mean?
That he didn't really go platinum and gold on none of them albums. So you know back then when you bought albums, stores through distribution deals bought certain
They bought, yeah, they-
a certain
Facts.
amount.
Right.
Some of them shits got returned. So it's let's just say you go platinum 1 week. That's a million albums. 800,000 of these motherfuckers go back to the distributor. So did you really go platinum?
Oh, I counted, man. I counted a little bit.
I'm just saying. It's the same way
Nah,
with
that's a
streams
hell of an
now.
argument.
Like
No,
the streams.
Yeah, that's a good
ain't-
argument.
So I mean, yes, I would give him the
Impact.
the impacts and the accomplishment of the deals and what he did for his artists and this, that, and the third. But
Okay, so
You know
all right,
what?
so
That's
let's
it.
we'll stick to just rap then.
This-
hey, but
Ja, go ahead and throw up
Beats by
T.I.
the Pound did have that shit on lock for a minute.
What I
What?
put T.
Hey,
Go ahead and throw up T.I.
Beats
Much
by the
you-
pound. Beats by the
Yeah,
pound. No limit.
KFC
Yeah,
was nice.
damn right.
No,
damn right.
So I
no,
put Wayne on there.
hold up. Before I even go that route, I'm gonna go at just like a face nobody can a face. Nobody can argue Scarface.
No,
I don't think
No.
anybody that
No.
It's funny you say that. I'm listening to Jesse James right now in the car of the diary.
Scarface.
Well, that's,
Why
you
you
also
put
don't
him
know
on?
much about like Bun B and all that shit. So I
I know a lot about Rap A Lot Records.
yeah,
And then I know a lot
but you don't know about
Scarface.
Scarface was like the first lyrical rapper of the South.
My stepbrother is Devin the Dude. So that's how I got introduced to like
that's
that whole
Yeah.
crazy shit. That's
Who
how I
is
got
that
introduced to like
man?
all of that.
Devin.
I like Devin.
Stage
Jones.
with the Bruin and Sandman.
But Scarface,
Devin and Andre.
we weren't
Let's
old
look at
enough
him
to know the
doing it.
Scarface.
Right.
I just happened to, from uncles and shit, listen to Scarface since a pup. So, like one of my first like introductions to rap was The Fix. Damn. So
To Face? Holy shit.
to music to rap period was The Fix.
For real?
That was a good introduction.
And then it was Doggy Style. That's why I love Snoop so much.
Damn. Yeah,
Holy
Scar.
shit.
Yeah.
But that's what
That
I'm
was a
saying.
good introduction.
So you never gonna hear argument from me
Scarface
for Scarface and the Mount Rushmore at all.
I think +2. To me, I think Scarface birthed a style when it come to that whole streets disciple type shit. Like a dude who can narrate, like paint pictures about the streets and also keep a balance of some type of spirituality.
Yeah.
I think he did something that Rakim didn't do.
Yeah.
If you see, he it's like Rakim kind of did it, but Scarface did that shit, and I'm gonna make this shit a little bit harder. And Rakim was pretty hard for a cat that didn't cuss.
Yeah.
I don't think people really realize how hard that is not to cuss and not be corny.
And still be hard.
And still be hard.
Because that flow is undeniable.
Yeah, and I gotta say this. I'm gonna tell you who made me go back and listen to Rakim. Shout out to Sandman.
Okay.
Sandman, he was like, you should listen to Rakim. And
Rakim
I'll listen to some songs and I'm listening to what he's saying and how he's saying it, and hardly didn't cuss. Man, it's only but so many cats that don't cuss, and like you wouldn't even know they wasn't cussing
because they flowing.
Because they flowing. And the only person that I can think of that's nice, that come off the me, I ain't gonna put him in the same, but niggas sleep on Lupe, but that's another cover.
Now you already know
that's an alien.
That's what we talking about. Like, we gonna keep it in the South.
Him and Black Thought and all that. That's like alien tier. Like
Lupe, one of the
them.
best
that's
lyricists I've
another
ever
conversation.
heard.
We gotta keep it in the South though.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Scarface.
Scarface up there.
Of course.
We ain't named that many now.
We did not. If it's a group project, we got Outkast, we got Scarface. We need two more.
I don't know.
You gotta put Wayne in there.
Who?
Wayne.
Why not?
Yeah,
I vote.
I want to put Wayne in there.
Hell yeah, I vote
Wayne.
Wayne
Not only
go
was
there.
Wayne at an elite level, he also changed the trajectory of the
whole fucking rap game.
He did.
Yeah, he changed that with a million. Like he switched that.
Yeah.
Like he
Tattoo
really
game shit, to be honest too.
He really changed a lot of shit in the game. Like
Wayne definitely up
And
there.
Wayne still.
I equate that shit to like being Allen Iverson.
If Wayne was
almost.
on a video game and like a sports game, and it was for rappers.
Yeah.
And we had to give him a rating.
Yeah.
I would still give Wayne an 88, 89.
Today. Yeah. But back then.
Back then, he's clearly a damn near
Yeah.
97.
Yeah.
He right now, 89, 90. He can play his way through the season in game points. But at the beginning of the game, I'm giving him an 88.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's still like Wayne gonna still bar your ass.
Yeah.
Wayne bar everything. I done heard him.
I put Wayne up there.
Yeah, he still gonna bar your ass up.
Yeah, I put Wayne there.
All right.
That shit on Papoose
That's
shit.
3.
Yeah. So that's
We need one more. We got
Face,
Outkast,
Wayne.
Wayne.
I don't know. I'm not gonna put Outkast on mine though.
You gonna put
Damn,
Pimp
it
C?
can't even be a little
I
group
wouldn't put
thing,
Pimp
bro. This
C
that
on.
only
Who
child
you
shit.
gonna
bro.
put?
I
We
ain't.
just rappers. We just rappers.
I'm gonna just have to.
rappers.
I'm just want to do rappers.
Just rappers.
Mine, all right. I even though I'm and to be honest with you, I'm not the biggest Wayne fan, but Wayne is clearly undeniable. I'm not gonna take that away from him. So I ain't gotta be no fan though. So I'm gonna say Scarface. I'm gonna say Wayne. Definitely not putting J. Cole up there. I'll tell you that right now.
He count for the South?
Yeah, North Carolina.
Yeah.
If Petey Pablo count for the South, we gotta count J. Cole.
Damn, so J. Cole with Petey Pablo now.
No, they from there.
I don't know.
It's a good question. Like,
I don't know.
I count him as
It's
a
such a
South.
prestigious place to be.
Just because he made. Oh wait, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't put Cole in there. But I do think he's a Southern artist.
No facts.
Okay,
He is.
all right.
Yeah,
He
no
is.
doubt.
He is.
Suck. Like what? Who? Down south.
Pusha T from the South.
That don't count. That don't count.
That's the most north of the Mason Dixon is gonna get.
It's racist like the South.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna put.
I'm
him
not.
on
Yeah.
Yes, you
nah.
can. You can.
Low key to get up on this, you got to kind of embody the South for me.
Do we put
as well?
But I'm not gonna put him on my mouth.
We put T.I. on there.
I was telling you, might as well throw T.I.
You know
out there
I'm a
because he
T.I.
loves
Me
T.I.
too.
I don't know if I want to do that though.
But it's hard not. It's hard to
Why
argue.
can't you can't put T out there because to me, this is just my opinion. Might be an unpopular.
It's about to be.
T.I. is not consistent, bro. He is not consistent. He may put out an album, but it's not consistent, bro. And his singles not consistent. They hit or miss a lot of times. He had an era. Urban Legend is his top album. I'm serious.
Paper Trail to give it a run for his money.
What's the one right after
Everything after
Urban Legend came after. I'm serious. Not
I'm saying Urban Legend is.
I've been on the I'm Serious kick too.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Paper Trail was insane. Paper Trail to me was his last solid album.
Done chose.
But you gotta think though. No, it was Urban Legend, and then it was King.
Oh man,
King suck.
King did not suck,
King
bro.
suck.
Is that the one where? Which one had?
What you know about
that?
That's when.
Name another song off that album.
One with Jamie Foxx, "Live in the Sky."
Yeah,
"Live in the Sky" came off
Live in
that.
the Sky was on King.
I'm the king. Top back.
But Live in the Sky was for his
Top
manager.
back was
Top back.
Top back. I like my beat down low and my top lit, bro. That was big back then. That was big.
You naming single songs, 3 singles off an album.
But I wouldn't. I wouldn't put T.I. on.
I'm just saying, we're
That
talking about
body.
a whole album.
Yeah, I just got to
Yeah,
revert. I'm a
but
T.I. fan because I have the discography is long with T.I. That's why I'm having.
It is long. That's
It is.
real.
Because I listen to every T.I. album.
Oh no,
I listen to every T.I. Yeah.
But they just
I
not
don't listen to
consistent. They just not.
But also when you get older though, your albums don't.
They
now we
don't.
putting it on. Mario.
But think about it though. When you as you age, like
Ain't
your
the same
album.
for Hov.
Do they age?
It ain't the same for Hov.
Has Andre
It
versus
is the
gotten
same for
worse?
Hov.
Oh, I ain't let you finish your statement.
He
My bad.
dropped a verse
listen.
every 10 years. Like, Andre, he only got 4 verses.
And every verse is top tier.
This the argument
There
I
is
make.
no lower quality
This is what I
Andre
don't
verse.
like about the Andre 3000 thing. If I shoot 100 shots, right,
Okay.
I have a higher percentage of missing more than if you
And
shoot
all
5.
100 shots are not cleaner and smoother than this one shot I just made.
Come on, man. No, because I can have 50 smooth shots as smooth as your one.
Can't nobody right now name a verse off a J. Cole album that's better than one verse Dre done put.
It's not. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a lot of Dre verses I can name.
It's impossible because Dre verses are impeccable, bro.
I fucking love Dre.
Like they paint the picture so well.
Good. I'm glad I brought this album back up. We're going back to King real quick, bruh.
Stop it. Stop
We got front to back with UGK.
I don't remember.
That was a good
Ride with
remake.
me.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like.
Why you wanna?
Why you wanna? If you ever want to see me, if you ever want to see me dance, I might.
Why you wanna go? I like that song.
You got
That
Good
was
Life
I
with
think that
Pharrell,
was the
bro.
song that
It's
put him over the top.
it's some cuts on here. The B cuts is here on like they slide.
I want to put T.I.
And he had T.I. verse. And listen to the album run. All right. Yeah, I'm
It's a
serious.
cool album.
Yeah, I'm serious. Urban Legend. Then he had
No. I'm serious. Then it's one in between the trap
music. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Trap music.
Trap music. That was
Urban
fire.
Legend.
Trap music.
Hold on.
Urban Legend.
King. No.
Leveled out. And stop.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
No. Let me finish. Because after King comes T.I. versus T.I.P. Don't do that. Then after that comes Paper Trail.
Paper Trail's up there. Paper Trail.
Live Your
legendary.
Life. We talking Live Your Life.
Paper Trail legendary.
Okay, we love
And then he went to jail, and then
And
that's
that
when
was
it
it.
taped off. When you go to jail, it's hard to come back from that.
That's when Urban Legend came out. Urban Legend came out.
Album when he came out of jail, he had a couple of that one he did with Rocco. That's my favorite. I just got it. I get money.
What the hell?
Yeah,
we can talk about this shit all day.
Yeah, we got a and that was weird.
Jim?
And that was
well, let's go ahead and tie this one tight. Put a bow on this.
That's some off the ass. But that was episode 8 of the Midnight Oil. That's crazy.
No fact.
That was episode 8 of the Midnight Oil. Thank y'all so much for tuning.
You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams. You're listening to Power Plug Radio. Home of your throwback jams.